Studying like always, baby. Every day. Every day. Brent James with his Lord. It's either the Lord or Satan. And I already roll with Satan. I know where that path brings. Jails, institutions, and death. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do some reading today. I'll give y'all a few minutes to get yourself together. I'll be right back. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Another day, baby. Another day above ground. Don't get better than that. Could be in prison. Yeah, man. Gotta get it. Do my study. Get right. I'll tell you one thing, yo. My prayers, I've stepped my prayer game up. I don't know what it is. What you want, man? You always, everywhere I turn, I see you. What's up with that? Everywhere I turn, I see you. What are you, some kind of mirage or something? Everywhere. What are you trying to meet my eyes before my eyes look? You trying to beat it, huh? You think you know me? You think you know me, huh? You think you know my patterns, huh? Boy. You ain't no cat. Hell no. That's what they call y'all. Y'all human beings. Believe it. These little motherfuckers crazy. Come on now, watch out now. You want to be part of the microwave or what? Life is real. Life is real. Yo, did y'all hear Trump? Y'all hear that text message? Oh, man. Y'all hear that text message Trump made? What did he say? Praise be to Allah. Oh, my goodness. Did y'all hear Trump? What's up, people? Yo, did y'all hear Trump text message? He said, open the effing straits, you bastards. I'm not playing with you. Watch. Praise be to Allah. Donald Trump. Donald, no. Trump knows. They're not the real Arabs. They know it. He know it. He knows it. Oh, yeah. Trump, no. Why would Trump say that? He wasn't mocking. No. He was telling them the serious of his statement. That Allah is his witness. Huh? Trump. Got the people upside down. You got them thinking, what is he, a Muslim? Does he worship it? We all Muslims. And you're going to soon come to know. Y'all knowing now. You know what I mean, man? I watched something last night about the Mahdi, right? This guy's not mentioned in my book. He's a guy that the Arabs are waiting for to come and set their shit straight. But I don't know why they're waiting for him. Because when the Mahdi comes, what I read last night, what I heard last night, when he comes, this guy is, all right, let me give you this description of him, right? First, it's Mahdi and Dajjal. These are the guys that supposedly here to destroy Islam. in the world or set things straight, right? But listen, these two figures, right? Both of them is blind in one eye. Both of them blind, like me, right? And when the Mahdi comes, he fights the Shia, the Sunni, and all those other many sects within them. Oh yeah, don't you know that there's sects? Sunni, Shia, there's hundreds of sects that's under them. Yeah, like Christianity has denominations, have over 400 of them. Okay? How many ways, how many languages, how many words do you need for somebody to tell you, worship one God and be good? Right? Right? Imagine that, right? And so this Mahdi comes, he's blind in one eye, he is shutting down the Shias and the Sunnis, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a fight. He sets things right, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that I'm him. I ain't no Mahdi, you know what I mean? I'm a messenger. I'm a servant. I'm no imam. I'm none of that. I'm a servant. I'm a slave of Allah. I know you, I never heard a man say that, right? Because that man still has ego. This man's ego is gone, especially when it comes to my Lord. When I gotta handle stuff in the street, business in the street, I don't let my ego rise even then. It's just, I fight. You know what I mean? I don't have to hate you, to fight you. I don't have to leave you bloody to be angry. I don't have to be angry to leave you bloody. I can beat you up. I can fight you and still love you. Have no malice against you. I can do that because I know it has nothing, this fight has nothing to do with me and you. It's just emotions scrambled. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a real man to really look at it like that. You know what I mean? Like, I have control of the whole situation because I know I can diffuse it with my words or I can make it more crazy with these hands. You heard? It's all on me. My Lord, he gave me the tools. All right? But listen, didn't Trump say, praise be to Allah? I was hoping he's going to say the Lord of the worlds. Oh my goodness. Is Trump a Muslim? What does he know about Allah? Huh? What does Trump know about Allah? Listen, right? A lot of things has, since I started my page, man, it's like, I feel like all of this is happening for a reason. Like I know it's happening for a reason, but America has to be prepared for Islam because at some point, this Christianity stuff is falling by the wayside. Peace, Islam, submission will take over America, but it ain't gonna be by no damn desert Arab. It ain't gonna be that way. It ain't gonna be no Shia religion. It ain't gonna be no Sunni religion. It's gonna be the book. It's gonna be this. Because nobody can beat this. I will challenge any imam. If he comes at me with anything, I'll challenge them. I'll challenge anybody. I'll challenge the scholars in Al-Azhar. I don't give a damn. Excuse me, Lord. I am this book. My Lord chose me to deliver you guys a message that no other Muslim has. And what I've done with my page, like, there ain't no pages out here like this. None. Giving you the raw. I'm not here trying to make you submit to it. I mean, I am, but I'm not doing it in a way where like I'm wearing the robe and I'm speaking Arabic and I'm looking the part. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people look the part. But if you ask them anything about Allah, they don't know nothing. They just look the part. I don't look the part because I am the part. Yeah, man. Yeah. If you want to approach me and know who I am, you're going to have to get over my exterior. And when you do that, you face a fear. And when you face that fear and approach me, Don't let my appearance hinder you. Okay, you're from being my friend. Once you get over my appearance and you speak to me, you will hear what comes out my mouth, and you will know that it does not match the ugliness of my face. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Don't judge a book by its cover without reading the pages of it. All right. Read the pages of the book before you judge it. All right? Yeah, I don't look the part. I don't need all that to show you that I'm a Muslim. I don't need all that glamour. Speak to me. Be my friend, and I'll show you who I am. With my words, with my actions, not my appearance. A lot of you guys think, because they wearing that, all of a sudden they're holy and they're above. No, that's the idea they want you to think. They probably lower than you. You know what I mean? They probably lower than you. Don't let their righteous garments fool you. Don't let them fool you. My Lord said, I sent down to you clothing for beauty and clothing that guards against evil. That's the best clothing. Brent James got that clothing. You want to know what that clothing is? I got the truth, so I can guard against the evils. That's the best clothing. You heard me? Let's get to it, right? All right, now we're going to go to a chapter. It's called Prohibition, the Prohibition, chapter 66. Chapter 66. And I'm going to read it to you. Check it out. Chapter 66, section 1, Prophets, Domestic Relationships. All right. This is about Muhammad and his domestic relationships, obviously. Let's get to it, baby. Let's do it. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Come on, y'all, say it with me. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. O Prophet, why dost thou forbid thyself that which Allah has made lawful for thee? Seekest thou to please thy wives? And Allah is forgiving, merciful. So my Lord here is questioning the Prophet. He's telling you, why do you forbid yourself that which I've made lawful for you? Seekest thou to please thy wives? And Allah is forgiving, merciful. This is basically saying that Muhammad is trying to please one wife of his, and it's spoiling the others. Like he's trying to have a good, strong bond with just one out of all his wives. And my Lord said, why dost thou forbid thyself that which Allah has made lawful for thee? He made all your wives lawful for you. So treat all of them equally. Don't take one out the four and raise her up on high while the other three on low, when you could have them all four on high. This is what my Lord don't pay. Check it out. O Prophet, why dost thou forbid thyself that which Allah has made lawful for thee? Seekest thou to please thy wives? And he's only doing this to please the ego of one of his wives. Seekest thou to please thy wives? And Allah is forgiving, merciful. Allah indeed has sanctioned for you the expiation of your oaths, and Allah is your patron, and he is the knowing, the wise. And when the Prophet confided, and when the Prophet confided an information to one of his wives, but when she informed others of it, and Allah informed him of it, he made known part of it and passed over part. So when he told her of it, she said, who informed thee of this? He said, this is Muhammad, the knowing, the one aware, informed me. So, Muhammad, he, what's this word? Confided. What that word mean? It means like when you talk with a person one-on-one, you know, privately. You know what I mean? A one-on-one private. Muhammad spoke with one of his wives about some information of his. He had to talk with his wife, right? One-on-one. But she went out and informed others of what was disclosed between her and her husband. This is a lesson, women. Do not share what you and your man share intimately. Okay? Check it out now. So after she spoke with Muhammad, she went out and informed others of what he just told her. And Allah informed Muhammad of it. He made known part of it and passed over a part. So when he told her of it, she said, this is his wife, who informed you with this? Nobody was around me. Nobody seen me. I made sure I was not seen. Running my mouth about you, husband, right? She said, who informed thee of this? Muhammad said, the knowing, the one aware, informed me. If you both turn to Allah, then He indeed your heart. Then indeed your hearts are inclined to this. And if you back up one another against Him, then surely Allah is your patron, and Jibreel, and the righteous believers, and the angels. After that are the aiders. Okay. If you both turn to Allah, then indeed your hearts are inclined to this. Okay, don't speak about one another behind their back. If you back up one another against him, the devil, when he comes and make disunion between you and your wife, then surely Allah is your patron if you do that. And not only Allah, yet Jibreel, and the righteous believers, and the angels. And then after the angels are the aiders. So we got some ranks here. We got Allah, Jibreel, the righteous believers, then the angels. Righteous believers, they are above angels. Well, of course, Allah told them to submit to him in the beginning, right? And they all submitted except Iblis, right? So the angels are underneath the righteous believers. And then after the angels are what? The aiders. The aiders. Maybe his Lord, if he divorce you, will give him in your place wives better than you, submissive, faithful, obedient, penitent, adorers, fasters, widows, and virgins. So my Lord says, if we divorce, it may not be a bad thing. If we can't get along and we're not growing, we may part. And Allah might replace her with a more submissive wife, better than the previous, more obedient, faithful, virgin. Allah will bless you long as you do right by her. You ain't got no control over what she do. You know what I mean? Long as you do right by her, it's on you, brother. O you who believe, save yourselves and your families from a fire whose fuel is men and stones. Over it are angels, stern and strong. They do not disobey Allah in that which he commands them, but do as they are commanded. So my Lord is telling me that in hell, over it, there are angels, stern and strong, and they disobey not Allah. So angels are like COs down there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, you who believe, make no excuses this day. You are rewarded only as you did. O you who believe, turn to Allah with sincere repentance it may be your Lord will remove from you your evil and cause you to enter gardens wherein flow rivers. On the day on which Allah will not abase the prophet and those who believe with him, their light will gleam before them and on their right hands. They will say, our Lord, make perfect for us our light and grant us protection. Surely thou art possessor of power over all things. So my Lord is sincere in repentance. And if we do good deeds, evil deeds wipe out the evil ones. So double up on your good deeds, my people. Okay? And my Lord says he will not leave the prophet and those who follow him, the believers, behind. He will not. And the day when our light will gleam before us, the believers, like we'll be radiant, like I am. Like I am, radiant. My light is gleaming before me. My light is my essence, my knowledge, my force field, my orb around me. It's pure, it's light, it's not darkness. You can't get lost in it. It brings you to the destination by light. Check it out, man. Their light will gleam before them and on their right hands. All right. O prophet, strive against the disbelievers and the hypocrites and remain firm against them. And their abode is hell. And evil is the resort. My Lord, tell me to be firm on y'all. Not evil, not good, not easy, not delicate, but firm. Firm. Like yes and no questions. I don't got to explain nothing. Firm, you know? What I say goes. Nothing in between, you heard? Firm, firm. Be stern with them. Don't give them an inch. Don't allow them to think what they know is right. Not 1 minute. No, not in your presence. Be firm. Be firm. Allah sets forth an example for those who disbelieve. The wife of Noah and the wife of Lot. They were both under 2 of our righteous servants, but they acted treacherously towards them. So they availed them nothing against Allah. And it was said, enter the fire with those who enter. So check it out. Noah and Lot's wife, Allah's messengers, Noah and Lot, their wives were treacherous towards them, man. Y'all remember Lot's wife? That was the one that got turned into the pillar of salt when she did this. When she looked back to that which was forbidden to her, when Allah told her to keep forward, keep your eyes on your man. No. She want to look back at what she had in the past. Huh? So she got turned into salt, right? Yeah. And her body still stands till this day, I heard. They got pictures of her. Yeah, I mean, it got petrified, right? So their wives acted, and Noah, oh, I could imagine when he was building that ark on land. Oh, my goodness. I could imagine her. All right, check it out. And Allah sets forth an example for those who believe. The wife of Pharaoh, when she said, my Lord, build for me a house with thee in the garden and deliver me from Pharaoh and his work, and deliver me from the iniquitous people. So this is a sneak peek on what's going on up in Pharaoh's house. His wife didn't want no parts of Pharaoh, really, man. She was a righteous woman, somewhat. She has to be. She wasn't against her husband's command, which was kill the Israelites and Moses. Okay, so Pharaoh's wife asked Allah to give her a garden with him and deliver her from the work of her husband. There's women out there like that with evil husbands. Turn to your Lord. Turn to your Lord. Okay. And Mary, the daughter of Amram. Y'all know Mary, right? Jesus' mother. Y'all never heard of her daddy, right? Brother Amram? You never heard of Brother Amram, did you? No. And Mary, the daughter of Amram, who guarded her chastity. So we breathe into him of our inspiration. This is Jesus. And she accepted the truth of the words of her Lord and his books. And she was of the obedient ones, not one of the messengers, not one of the prophets. I've heard imams speak on here and say that Mary was a prophet, that Mary was a messenger. That's not true. Did not my Lord just say she was one of the obedient ones? Okay, let's get it right now. Mary was a priest. Mary was Aaron's brother. Aaron is the priesthood of the Israelites, him being an Ishmaelite. Ishmaelites are teachers, priests, monks. You know what I mean? We got our wisdom and we whoop ass, right? So Mary a part of that line. So she loves Allah's books. You heard? She said, and she accepted the truth of the words of her Lord and his books. His books. And she was of the obedient ones. Books. She accepted his books. We're going to get on that. We're going to come back to that. But check that out though, right? Check that out. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Check it out. All right, let me see. And so that's that chapter right here. That's called the prohibition. Right. The prohibition, right? Okay, and I'm going to read the chapter 10. It's called Jonah. Truth of revelation. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. I, Allah, am the seer. These are the verses of the book, full of wisdom. It is a wonder to the people that we have revealed to a man from among themselves. Warn the people and give good news to those who believe that for them is an advancement in excellence with their Lord. The disbelievers say, this is surely a manifest enchanter. Surely your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. And he is established on the throne of power, regulating the affair. There is no intercessor except after his permission. This is Allah, your Lord. Therefore serve him. Will you not mind? To him is your return of all of you. It is the promise of Allah made in truth. Surely he produces the first creation, then he reproduces it, that he may reward with equity those who believe and do good. And as for those who disbelieve, for them is a drink of hot water and a painful chastisement because they disbelieved. He it is who made the sun a shining brightness and the moon a light, and ordained for its stages that you might know the computation of years and the reckoning. Allah created not this, but with truth. He makes the signs manifest for people who know. Surely in the variation of the night and the day, and that which Allah has created in the heavens and the earth, they are signs for people who keep their duty. Those who expect not the meeting with us and are pleased with this world's life and are satisfied with it, and those who are heedless of our messages, these, their abode is the fire because of what they earned. Those who believe and do good, their Lord guides them by their faith. Rivers will flow beneath them in gardens of bliss. Their cry therein will be, glory be to Allah, O Allah, and their greeting, peace. And the last of their cry will be, praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds. And if Allah were to hasten men the consequences of evil, listen, check it out. And if Allah were to hasten for men the consequences of evil, as they would hasten on the good, their doom would certainly have been decreed for them. But we leave those alone who have no hope of meeting with us in their inordinacy, blindly wandering on. And when affliction touches a man, he calls on us, whether lying on his side or sitting or standing. But when we remove his affliction from him, he passes on as though he had never called on us on account of an affliction that touched him. Don't we do that, yo? Don't we do that? And when affliction touches a man, he calls on us, whether lying on his side or sitting or standing. But when we remove his affliction from him, he passes on though he had never called on us on account of an affliction that touched him. Thus is what they do, made fair seeming to the extravagant. And certainly we destroyed generations before you when they did wrong, and their messengers came to them with clear arguments, yet they would not believe. Thus do we recompense the guilty people. Then we made you rulers in the land after them, so that we might see how you act. And when our clear messages are recited to them, those who have no hope of meeting with us say, bring a Quran other than this, or change it. Say, it is not for me to change it of my own accord. I follow not but what is revealed to me. Indeed, I fear, if I disobey my Lord, the chastisement of a grievous day. Say, if Allah had desired, I would not have recited it to you, nor would he have made it known to you. I have lived among you a lifetime before it. Do you not then understand? Who is then more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah or gives the lie to his messages? Surely the guilty never succeed. And they serve, besides Allah, that which can neither harm them nor profit them. And they say, these are our intercessors with Allah. Say, would you inform Allah of what he knows not in the heavens and the earth? Glory be to him. And supremely exalted is he above what they set up with him. And all people are but a single nation. Then they disagree. And had not a word already gone forth from thy Lord, the matter would have certainly been decided between them in respect of that wherein they disagree. Wow. And all people are but a single nation. Then they disagree. And that's when we part. That's when we become divided, y'all. When we have a disagreement. And had not a word already gone forth, the matter would have, and they say, why is not a sign sent down to him from his Lord? Say, the unseen is only for Allah. So wait, surely I too, with you, am of those who wait. How my people on here doing, huh? Everything goody? Everything goody? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is the Holy Quran. This ain't no Bible, y'all. This ain't Bible study. This is remembering truth that was installed in your heart. Yeah. You already know this, huh? I'm just reminding you. Yeah, you already know. Don't this feel right to you? I'll be right back. Take a little break real quick. Get your booty on the floor now. Make my day. Make my day. Make my day. Y'all remember that cut? Let me say 14 watch and 10 likes. Yo, thank you, y'all. Emer, what's up? Peace be upon you, brother. Peace unto you, brother, too. Augustine, peace. Bro, hi, how are you? All right, sister. Zach, what's up? Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. Yay, good for you, man. Word. I'm ready to play. Check my boy out. He got that 260-degree vision. Yeah, dude. I see all the bullshit, too. I got that vision. I see through the bullshit. Jesus is the Messiah. All right, here we go. The Messiah is divine and only linked to the scriptures. He's not Jesus. Is that right, Lil N? One is, yeah. See, people wants you to hurt people. Hold on. See, people, he wants to hurt people. That is not God. Yeah. Those men are beheading people, and you agree. Who's the only God? Blah, blah. Check it out. Even then, God, dang, you want? Check it out. The devil in the back of the book. Check it out. That's the devil in the book. It says to murder. Which father tells his son to take a life? Stupid motherfucker. The Quran does not say murder. Murder means unlawful killing. Let them know. Let them know. See, a lot of these Christians got selective hearing and they have selective seeing. They hear what they want to hear. They see what they want to see. And my Lord, he calls that a seal. That's the seal of Allah on their eyes, on their ears, and on their hearts. Their hearts are like repositories. Nothing goes in, nothing come out. It's good with what it has. Yeah. So, peace be upon the blind and the retarded. You know what I mean? Do your research. Embrace true monotheism. Allah is the destination. Woo, I like that one, bye. Apparently, you don't check it out. Another do not. All right, y'all. Hello, Moses. What's up? Let's get back to the study, man. Y'all do y'all thing on there. I know y'all chopping it up on there. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all chop it up. Do y'all little thing. I'm going to get to this. This is what I'm here for. Check it out. All right, check it out. Check it out. Yes, a single and all people are but a single nation. Then they disagree. And had not a word already gone forth from thy Lord, the matter would have certainly been decided between them in respect of that wherein they disagree. And they say, why is not a sign sent to him from his Lord? Say, the unseen is only for Allah. I read that one. And when we make people taste of mercy after an affliction touches them, lo, they devise plans against our messages. Say, Allah is quicker to plan. Surely our messengers write down what you plan. So my Lord has invisible messengers that watch us in the unseen. And when we writing down, plotting against Brent, the plan, and we talking with one another, the unseen messengers right there, like, plotting again, huh? And that's how it go, man. Real talk. Like, he is the seeing. He sees all, man. His eyes are in creation, man. Come on, man. Like, he even seeing us through us. He see what our eyes see. He just got it, he just uses it all. See, my Lord thing is writing it down. He likes to record. And I think I know why. Because when we meet him, we're going to have a lot of excuses, man. So he can say, hey, here you go. Read your excuses. This is why we get our book in our right hand and our left hand when we meet Allah. When you get those who get the book in their right hand, they go to the garden. They're escorted to their own personal garden. And those who get their book in their left hand, they get escorted to the fire. But it's a book that you get. And I think if I had to guess, it's the book of your life, the unseen aspect of your life. And you get to read it. Because in here, when you get your book, the ones who get the book in the right, they ask their people, whoever's up there with them, read my book. And I'll read yours. Read my book. I'm reading my book right now, but I'm gonna have my own personal book. You know the book that tells us all those answers that we never got. Why does this happen to me, my Lord? Why does this always happen? What am I cursed with women? What am I cursed with children? Like, what am I not to be loved in this world? What am I just here to work and die? You get those answers in your book. And not only the answer, why? Why? What was the reason of that pain? What was that pain supposed to spark in you that you were supposed to endure, but you didn't endure it? So you never got to spark the lesson out of that fire. You understand what I'm saying? It's heavy, man. It's heavy. He it is who makes you travel by land and sea until when you are in the ships and they sail on with them in a pleasant breeze and they rejoice at it. A violent wind overtakes them and the billows surge in on them from all sides and they deem that they are encompassed about. Then they pray to Allah, being sincere to him in obedience. If thou deliver us from this, we will certainly be of the grateful ones. But when he delivers them, lo, they are unjustly rebellious in the earth. O men, your rebellion is against yourselves, a provision only of this world's life. Then to us is your return. So we shall inform you of what you did. The likeness of this world's life is only as water, which we send down from the clouds. Then the herbage of the earth, of which men and the cattle eat, grows luxuriantly thereby, Until then, the earth puts on its golden raiment and it becomes adorned, and its people think that they are masters of it. Our command comes to it by night or by day. So we render it as reaped seed produce, as though it not had flourished yesterday. Thus do we make clear the messages for people who reflect. And Allah invites to the abode of peace, and he guides whom he pleases to the right way. You see, Islam is a special way of life. You don't choose Islam. Islam chooses you. I tell people this all the time. And Allah invites to the abode of peace and guides whom he pleases to the right way, to the right path. So I'm on the path of peace that will ultimately bring me to my garden that I inherit in the hereafter. For those who do good, it is good reward. And more than this, neither blackness nor ignominy will cover their faces. These are the owners of the garden. Therein they will abide. And those who earn evil, the punishment of an evil is the like thereof, and abasement will cover them. They will have none to protect them from Allah, as if their faces had been covered with slices of dense darkness of night. These are the companions of the fire. Therein they will abide. Now, as if their faces been covered with slices of the dense darkness of night. So those who in hell and they getting punished, they will have slices in their faces, and it will be intense blackness in it. Basically to show what's inside of them. Darkness, no life, no light. And on the day when we gather them all together, then we shall say to those who associated others with Allah, keep where you are, you and your associate gods. Then we shall separate them one from another, and their associates will say, it was not us that you served. Y'all hear that? Whatever you serving opposite of Allah, it will deny you. What it say? It was not us that you served. And on the day, my Lord will tell those who worshiped idol gods, keep where you are. Just imagine that. You see Allah, you walk into him. He does this, keep where you are. He says, keep where you are. You and your associate God. Both of you, stay, keep where you are. Then we shall separate them from one another. So you and your associate God, you will be separated now. Now you all alone, he all alone. Well, she all alone, because they all divine divinities, right? Female divinities, right? Check it out. So he separates them one from another. And then when they're separated, right? When they're separated, that associate God that you worship will say, he will say, she will say, it was not us that you served. So they will deny you, of course, to Allah. So Allah suffices as a witness between us and you, that we were quite unaware of your serving us. Wow. So they really gonna act like they don't know y'all, man. What you worship now, besides Allah, will speak that day to you and say, bro, you's a fool. Yeah, believe it. So Allah suffices as a witness between us and you that we were quite unaware of your serving us. This is the associate gods speaking to you, telling you, as Allah is my witness, we were not serving you. Man, yo, this is grimy, dog. Check it out. There will every soul become acquainted with what it sent before, and they will be brought back to Allah, their true patron, and that which they devised will escape from them. So there will every soul become acquainted with that it sent before. So you will be acquainted with your soul and what it earned in this lifetime, whether it be of good or evil. You and your soul will talk about it. You will be acquainted that day. Your soul will say, friend, you know, the beginning of your life, you was retarded acting, man, but you know, near the end, you got right. You got right. You know what I'm saying? So rap with you like that. You know what I mean? You become acquainted. You know what I mean? Yeah. As its own entity. You know, like my soul's in me now. But that day, my soul will have its old form again. And it will get to speak with the personality of Brent, the body it took here. I love you, Allah. Check it out. All right. Who gives you sustenance from the heaven and the earth? Or who controls the hearing and the sight? And who brings forth the living from the dead and brings forth the dead from the living? And who regulates the affair? They will say, Allah. Say then, will you not then guard against evil? Such then is Allah, your true Lord. And what is there after the truth but error? How then are you turned away? Thus does the word of thy Lord prove true against those who transgress, that they believe not? Say, is there anyone among your associate gods who produces the first creation, then reproduces it? No. Say, Allah produces the first creation, then he reproduces it. How are you then turned away? Say, is there any of your associate gods who guides to the truth? Say, Allah guides to the truth. Is he then who guides to the truth more worthy to be followed? Or he who finds not the way unless he is guided? What is the matter with you? How do you judge? And most of them follow nothing but conjecture, guessing. Surely conjecture will not avail nothing against the truth. Truly Allah is knower of what they do. And this Quran is not such as could be forged by those besides Allah, but it is a verification of that which is before it and a clear explanation of the book. There is no doubt in it from the Lord of the worlds. Or say they, he has forged it. Say, then bring a chapter like it and invite whom you can besides Allah, if you are truthful. Nay, they reject that. Whose knowledge they cannot compass and whose final sequel has not yet come to them. Even thus did those before them reject. Then see what was the end of the wrongdoers. And of them is he who believes in it and of them is he who believes not in it. And thy Lord best knows the mischief makers. And if they reject thee, say, my work is for me, and your work is for you. You are clear of what I do, and I am clear of what you do. And of them are some who listen to thee. But canst thou make the deaf to hear? So they will not understand. And of them are some who look at thee. But canst thou show the way to the blind, though they will not see? Surely Allah wrongs not men in nothing, but men wrong themselves. And on the day when he will gather them, as though he had not stayed but an hour of the day, they will recognize one another. They perish indeed who reject the meeting with Allah, and they follow not the right way. And if we show thee something of that which we promised them, or cause thee to die, yet to us is their return. And Allah is witness to what they do. And for every nation there is a messenger. So when their messenger comes, the matter is decided between them with justice, and they are not wronged. And they say, when will this promise be fulfilled? If you are truthful, say, I control not for myself any harm or any benefit, except what Allah pleases. Every nation has a term. When their term comes, they cannot put it off an hour, nor can they bring it before its time. Say, do you see of his chastisement? Do you see if his chastisement overtakes you by night or by day? What then is there of it that the guilty would hasten? And when it comes to pass, will you believe in it? What now? And you hasten it on. Then will it be said to those who were unjust, taste abiding chastisement. You are not requited except for what you earned. And they ask thee, is that true? Say, by my Lord, it is surely the truth, and you will not escape. And if every soul that has done injustice had all that is in the earth, it would offer it for ransom. And they will manifest regret when they see the chastisement. And it will be decided between them with justice, and they will not be wronged. Now surely, whatever is in the heavens and the earth is Allah's. Now surely Allah's promise is true, but most of them know not. He gives life and causes death, and to him you will be returned. O men, there has come to you indeed an admonition from your Lord, and a healing for what is in the breast, and a guidance and a mercy for the believers. Say, in the grace of Allah and in his mercy, in that they should rejoice. It is better than that which they hoard. Say, see you what Allah has sent you of sustenance? Make it a part, then you make a part of it unlawful and a part lawful. Say, has Allah commanded you, or do you forge a lie against Allah? And what think those who forge lies against Allah on the day of resurrection? Surely Allah is bountiful to men, but most of them give not thanks. All right. Leave that there. All right. We're going to read a chapter. That's the end of that one. I'm going to stop right there with that one with Jonah, right? I just wanted to read those to you. We're going to go to chapter 47, page 986. This chapter is called Muhammad. Muhammad. Canelo, what up? Hello. Tell us how come you fought about Jesus when the devil lives in your nose? That's deep. You up in there, Satan? Where you at, Satan? You up in there? Man, if you want to eat some boogies, man, then eat some boogies, dog. Don't put your bullshit on me, man. Time to talk about it. You ask me anything, okay? But ask it right, okay? Let your heart calm down. Stop being so worked up. I ain't going nowhere. Take your time in typing and put a question mark at the end, and I'll answer whatever silly, trivial bullshit question you got. I'll be right back. I'll answer whatever trivial, silly, childlike, pedophile and ass question you got. I'll be right back. Yo, you know, it's bugged out because I don't say nothing wrong about Jesus at all. I don't say nothing, but boy, these Christians, boy, these Christ-like people, they're not Christ-like, they're more like critter, you critters, critter-like, not Christ-like, critter. Damn critters. Watch, on the day of judgment, it's going to be a line of those people who say, Jesus is God. And I'm going to be looking down at y'all. Jesus is God. They're going to be looking up at me, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to have both my eyes then, you heard? I'm going to wink at your ass, just like the book says. I'm going to wink at you with the eye that y'all always be talking about. This eye. Yeah, man. I'm going to wink at you with this one. What's up? Look at all the things go down. Oh, I am trying to help you. Is that right? Help yourself, Canelo. Okay, Malite is your name, right? How many years did you spend in prison and for what? Well, my last bid was 5 years. From many previous bids, I got 14 years all together in. And they offer armed robberies. Sorry. No domestics, no childs. Sorry. I take shit. That's what I do. Yeah. And if you don't believe me, look up my name. Brent James. Google me. Please, Google me. Get all the dirt you can. You'll end up being on my dick, like all y'all do. Listen carefully. I don't want you talking bad about the Bible, his people, or Jesus. Leave the I story. Nobody interested. Lil D, shut the fuck up. Say I'm laughing and they gone now. Okay, y'all niggas ain't saying nothing. Stay on my book. You got something to say, holler at me, man. Opponents will perish in war. You ready for war? Huh? Y'all want peace, right? You want peace in the land? Then prepare for war, because you can't have one without the other. Yeah, I want peace, so I'm going to go to war with y'all on here. And I am nasty on that battlefield. Brent James? Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. I'm good with the words. Good with the words. Stuttering man, too. Good with the words. Better with the hands. Check it out. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, those who disbelieve and turn men from Allah's way, He will destroy their works. And those who believe and do good and believe in that which has been revealed to Muhammad, and it is the truth from their Lord. He will remove their evil from them and improve their condition. You ever see a man like me? Man, listen, man, I'm an ex-con. They won't let me, listen, I tried to get an apartment regular, paying rent. I don't got no background. I don't got no credit. I don't got no history. I don't got CDs. I don't got vouchers. I don't got no family. I ain't got nothing. So I had to go through the system. I had to go through housing. But basically what I'm getting to is that he changed my condition. He improved it. Really improved it. When have you seen an ex-con living like this? And I had a car a few years ago. You know what I mean? Just couldn't handle all of it. You know what I mean? Rent, a car, all that. Yeah, had to make choices. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can live without a car. I can't live without a home. You heard? And I ain't living in the car. I done already did that. You know what I mean? Mastered that. Loved it. You know what I mean? Loved it. Y'all only do, boy. I tell you, man. He will change their condition and remove from them their evil deeds. Man, listen, man. You better turn to Muhammad. Talking about Jesus coming back. Is he God or is he coming back? Which one? Which one is it? Y'all can't make your mind up, man. And those who believe and do good and believe in that which, I read that one. That is because those who disbelieve follow falsehood. Why y'all follow falsehood? What do you get out of it? Just so you can say, Jesus is God. Just that? That's all y'all say. That's all y'all say. What was Jesus' favorite color? What was his best meal? What was his commandments? Do you know him on like an intimate level? No, you don't know nothing because you don't even know yourself. You would know Jesus if you had knowledge of self. He's the prototype of upright conduct. And if you ain't in that realm of being righteous, you ain't gonna know Jesus. You know Jesus by doing good and submitting to Allah. That's how you know Jesus. When y'all say Jesus is God, I just think you worship gods that say they are Jesus. When they're but devils. That's it. That's what I hear. You idol worshiping. That's it. That is because, descriptions are meant. That is because those who disbelieve follow falsehood, and those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Thus does Allah set forth their descriptions for men. So when you meet in battle, those who disbelieve, smite the necks. Then, when you have overcome them, make them prisoners, and afterwards set them free. As a favor or for ransom, till the war lay down its burdens. That shall be, and if Allah pleased, he would certainly exact retribution from them. But that he may try some of you by means of others. And those who are slain in the way of Allah, he will never allow their deeds to perish. Beautiful, beautiful. This is how war is supposed to be conducted. This is how Trump is handling it. Yeah, I am. What you gonna do about it? I voted for Trump, and I'm gonna do it again this year too. Yeah, I did. I love this one. Yeah, I do. And if Allah please, he was surly. My Lord says, but he may try some of you by means of others. And those who were slain in Allah's way, their deeds will never perish. He will guide them and improve their condition and make them enter the garden which he has made known to them. O you who believe, if you help Allah, he will help you and make firm your feet. And those who disbelieve, for them is destruction, and he will destroy their works. That is because they hate that which Allah reveals. So he has rendered their deeds fruitless. Have they not traveled in the land and seen what was the end of those before them? Allah destroyed them. And for the disbelievers is the like thereof. That is because Allah is the patron of those who believe, and because the disbelievers have no patron. Surely Allah will make those who believe and do good enter gardens wherein flow rivers, and those who disbelieve enjoy themselves and eat as the cattle eat, and the fire is their abode. And how many a town more powerful than thy town, which has driven thee out? We destroyed them, so there was no helper for them. Is then he who has a clear argument from his Lord like him, to whom his evil conduct is made fair seeming, and they follow their low desires? A parable of the garden, which the dutiful are promised. Therein are rivers of water not altering for the worse, and rivers of milk whereof the taste changes not, and rivers of wine delicious to the drinkers, and rivers of honey clarified. And for them therein are all fruits and protection from thy Lord. Are these like those who abide in the fire? No. And who are made to drink boiling water? No. So it rends their bowels asunder? And there are those of them who seek to listen to thee, till when they go forth from thee, they say to those who have been given knowledge, what was it that he just said now? What was it that he said just now? These are they whose hearts Allah has sealed, and they follow their low desires. Do y'all guys do that? When you leave my video, you go to your other people who diss devils, and then he said, yo, what did he tell you? What was it that he said? What did that do with the one eye on there said to you just now? What did he say? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they don't want you knowing the truth, you heard? Yeah, man. Yeah, they like spies, you know what I mean? Check it out. And those who follow guidance, he increases them in guidance and grants them their observance of duty. Every Muslim has a duty. If you're not observing your duty, you're not a Muslim. Muslims have a job, man. And it's like a paying job. You just get paid with grace and favor, not money, not currency. Okay, when you observe your duty in this world as a Muslim, you build your garden in the hereafter and treasures in this world too. But you are building your home in the hereafter with the good deeds you do now. And that's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. So how you think, how you act now builds in the next life. Your next life mirrors what you did, what you did in this reality. So make sure that you check what you believe in. Check your beliefs, because you're creating that in the unseen, brother, sister. Be careful with that. Don't let this pain in this world hinder you. It's only a test. Wait they for aught but the hour, that it should come upon them of a sudden. Now tokens thereof have already come, but how will they have their reminder when it comes on them? So know that there is no God but Allah, and ask protection for thy sin and for the believing men and the believing women. And Allah knows you're moving about and you're staying in one place. So he knows the work that you put in. You're moving about in the land, doing good, and he know about you being lazy, sitting in one place all day, on the phone, judging others, hating others, just sitting on your funky butt all day, doing nothing. He sees it. He sees it, right? And those who believe say, why is not a chapter revealed? But when a decisive chapter is revealed and fighting is mentioned therein, thou seest those in whose hearts is a disease look to thee with the look of one fainting at death. So woe to them. So yeah, my Lord says, out of the Israelites, when it's time for them to fight, they turn puss. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Their hearts shrink. And if you look at them, they look like they're about to faint. You know how you turn white, you get butterfly. Yeah, they're scared to fight when fighting is ordained. Okay, Allah said, fight them. You know what I mean? I will fight with you. And fighting is mentioned therein. Thou seest those in whose hearts is a disease. Why wouldn't you want to fight in Allah's way? Where's your faith? Where's your belief? I don't care how many we outnumbered. Many times a small party have destroyed a numerous army, big army, by Allah's permission. By Allah's permission. Obedience and a gentle word was proper. Then when the affair is settled, it is better for them if they remain true to Allah. But if you turn away, you are sure to make mischief in the land and cut off the ties of kinship. Those it is whom Allah has cursed, so he has made them deaf and blinded their eyes. Do they not reflect on the Quran, or are there locks on their hearts? Excuse me. Who is it?
Hi.
How you doing?
So I'm here today because I've had several complaints in my office.
About me?
Yes.
What was the complaint?
So,
Check this
and
out.
I heard you out in the hallway. So
About what?
So I have no problem if you're on Zoom and
What you heard me in the hallway though? What did I say in the hallway?
You're preaching.
My preaching?
Yes.
You heard that right there,
Yes, I heard it when I got off the elevator. And I heard it last week when I was here in the building for 2 days.
Okay.
But I thought you were talking to someone in your unit. And obviously I heard it being very loud, but I thought you were having a conversation.
Why you ain't just knock on my door and ask me?
Because last week I thought you had company and you were having a conversation, okay? So I didn't bother you because you're allowed to talk in your apartment. Today I have gotten calls that your preaching is very loud and it's very disturbing to several people on this floor.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tone it down.
And I
Now.
said to them, and it's exactly what I thought. You're on a Zoom and you're doing your thing.
Yeah, I got a YouTube page that's booming right now.
Okay.
I got a lot of subscribers, views, and I'm
Perfect.
preaching the word of God.
I could tell. I could tell
Yeah.
when I got off the elevator today.
No doubt, yeah.
And I have no
I'll
problem
tone
with
it down.
that. And
Yeah.
I told people, I have a feeling he's on a Zoom call or he's doing something online, which would make you be reading what you're doing. And I didn't know you were preaching or what it was.
It ain't no preaching. I'm just reading. That's it.
So here's what I will say. You're welcome to continue, but if you could just lower your voice, because you can. I've heard it from people on the floor. I've heard it from outside vendors who have gotten off the elevator. And I heard it last week, but I just thought you were talking to somebody and here you had company.
I do get a little loud. I apologize about that.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's fine. It's just when I get like 6 calls in one day, I have to come investigate.
Okay.
And like I said, I noticed it last week, one day, because I walked the whole building and the floors, but I just thought you had company. So I didn't knock because, well, you're allowed to talk in your
You can
car.
still knock if I have company.
Well, I know,
it don't
but
matter.
It wasn't.
You
I
know,
didn't know
you know
what
you
you were
good with me,
talking
Heidi,
about.
man. You know we good together,
No,
man.
I know, but I didn't know that it was something that's been continuous. I just thought you were talking to somebody in your apartment.
Yeah.
Because I said, oh yeah, I did hear him last week.
I'm too loud.
You know,
And like the thing is, I be doing it like around noon. Because noon, like everybody's up and who's at work. I started at noon,
okay,
you know. I'm like, damn.
Too. And the walls are thinner.
They all super thin
They
in here. My goodness, man.
And it's quieter in the evening, so I don't know if you're doing it in the evening.
I'm not. I do it every day at noon. Every day at noon.
You gotten big.
He got big, didn't he?
So, okay. Every day at noon.
I respect that.
So if you could just
I'll
be a little
tone it
quieter.
down a lot. I will. I'll make sure they won't hear me no more.
Some people who have PTSD or other mental illnesses, it's wearing on them.
Okay.
I know.
The word of God is powerful. I can understand, man. I know it's weighing on them.
I know.
I'm here.
And I have to respect everyone's religion. But if we could just keep it at a quieter tone.
For you, Heidi, absolutely. Anything for you, girl.
And you haven't been upset lately or slamming doors, have you?
Never.
Okay. I don't know who it is.
I don't slam my door ever. I know who it is, but I ain't gonna put them out there like that. You know what I mean? But I don't slam my door. I make sure.
I'm just asking people. That's why I've been in the building 2 times last week, because there's just been a lot everywhere.
Yeah, it's not me with the doors.
I've seen a lot of unauthorized live-ins, a lot of things happening on floors. So I'm just talking to you. I'm not accusing you, just asking you. If it is, don't slam it, please.
Okay. Thank you for talking to me, though.
Yeah, of course. That's my job. And when other people are upset in the building, it's mine. Because I've told people, you know, if you feel you can talk to your neighbor, go ahead.
Yeah. Like me and Tina made up. We cool now. We are. I mean, from my mind, yeah.
Right.
I you know, yeah. I apologize to her. You know.
Right.
We done spoke one another. Hi, Tina. Hi,
right.
Brent.
Respectful.
All right. Yeah,
yeah.
We keep it cordial, you know.
Respectful. That's all.
That's it.
Nobody says
They got that.
Buddies. I always just say, just be respectful to your neighbor. So, because I'm talking to your other neighbors.
Yeah,
so.
I will.
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
So.
Good.
Okay. If
Right.
you could just inside voice, that would be great.
Inside voice it is.
Please.
Thank you.
I don't want to have to give you a lease violation or anything.
No, don't kick me out
I
now.
know. So I don't want to have to because you are doing work. But just inside.
All right. Thank you. She's going to the next one now. Well, there you go, guys. That's what happens when you don't get your life right and you don't get a house of your own. That's what happens, you know. it's like jail. You know what I mean, man? It's like jail. It's like, there's rules. There's rules and regulations that you have to abide by. And I don't mind that at all. But listen, you wouldn't have a problem like this if I had my own house, And that's where I messed up in life. Like I'm 43 years old, man. I should have ran through 3 houses by now. 3 houses. I should at least have 3 houses by now. Should be at least living in one. But I don't. This is where my Lord put me. This is my blessing. This is my home. I love my home. And I got to do what I got to do to keep it. And if it's lowering my tone or doing what I got to do, that's what I have to do as a man. You can't be disrespectful, rude unto people who's an authority above you. That's what my book tell me. Okay? That woman runs housing. She runs all this shit. Luckily, she's a good woman, fair woman. Yeah, man. Luckily. But if she wasn't, she would have kicked my ass out right now. Quick. I've seen her do it. She don't play. Right? So it's by the grace of my God that she came and knocked on my door and warned me. You feel me? She didn't have to do that. But she did. Because she's my friend. All right? So that's how we carry it. Yeah. It ain't no hiding in my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just wish my neighbors would approach me, because I'm approachable. I've been living here for about 3 years now. And I'm approachable. But I mean, looks, I know how I look hinders people, but if they could get past that and speak to me as a person, their whole view of me would change. But you gotta get past the appearance. All right, let's get back to reading, man. Let's do what we gotta do. See, I love my home, and I would do anything I gotta do to keep my home. But when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if she kicked me out of her, I ain't gonna be mad at her. It'll be my fault. I'll just go on and get another home. That's how it go. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I won't hold no malice against nobody. I just know that it's time to go. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do regardless, because I'm a man and I'm gonna make it through regardless. Check it out. All right. Okay. This is because that they say to those who hate what Allah has revealed, we will obey you. We will obey you in some matters, and Allah knows your secrets. But how will it be when the angels cause them to die, smiting their faces and their backs? This is because they follow that which displeases Allah and are averse to his pleasure. So he makes their deeds fruitless. Or do those in whose hearts is a disease think that Allah will not bring forth their spite? And if we pleased, we could show them to thee, so that thou shouldest know them by their marks. And certainly thou canst recognize them by the tone of their speech. And Allah knows your deeds. And certainly we shall try you, till we know those among you who strive hard and the steadfast and manifest your news. Surely those who disbelieve and hinder men from Allah's way and oppose the messenger after guidance is quite clear to them cannot harm Allah in any way, and he will make their deeds fruitless. O you who believe, obey Allah and obey the messenger, and make not your deeds vain. Surely those who disbelieve and hinder men from Allah's way, then die disbelievers, Allah will not forgive them. And be not slack so as to cry for peace. And you are the uppermost, and Allah is with you, and he will not bring your deeds to nothing. The life of this world is but an idle sport and play. And if you believe and keep your duty, he will give you your reward, and he does not ask of you your wealth. If he should ask of you for it and press you, you will be niggardly, greedy, and he will bring forth your malice. Behold, you are they who are called to spend in Allah's way, but among you are those who are niggardly, and whoever is niggardly against his own soul, and Allah is self-sufficient, and you are needy, and if you turn back, he will bring in your place another people, then they will not be like you. So listen what my Lord said. When you act up, it's only against your own soul. You ain't hurting nobody. And our Lord don't need us. He don't need my praise. He don't need me doing anything for him. I'm the one in need. I'm needy. I need the help. You're needy, homie. Yeah. And if you turn back, he will bring in your place another people. We see that happen all the time. Wiped out towns. People are moved in who inherit the houses, the kingdoms, whatever those previous people had, the next ones inherit it. We didn't inherit a lot. All right. So that's that. Okay, let me see. All right, we're going to take a little 2-minute break, and I'll be right back. Yeah, man. He said the word of God is bothering people up in here, you heard? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see how I got to tread lightly up in this type of situation? Heavy, man. But it's all good. It's all good because me and my woman, he might be, you know what I mean? We're gonna see how it goes. Right. Yeah, man. You see, that's why, I let y'all guys know, man. Yo, don't get caught up in this system, man. For real. Because if I didn't have a jail record, if I didn't have my record, homie, if I didn't have them armed robberies on there, man. Listen, bro, there's been times when I've had first month rent, apartments, nice apartments, man. I had all the money, everything the guy landlord asked for. But when he wanted credit scores and when he wanted, you know what they asked for, I didn't have it. And man, I messed my life up. Man. Doing crimes. Doing crimes. Now no landlord want me as a tenant. Just because of my record. And I live clean. I live in order. I don't disrespect nobody. I don't punk nobody. I don't do none of that, man. But you know, people were still scared in ways. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I asked my Lord, why'd you put me here up in this building? Because there's people in here, there's young, middle age, and old people live up in this building where I'm at. And you know what I mean? There's a lot of crime out there in the street. And I thought, my Lord, I think he put me here, like to watch over the elderly, man. Because I got friends, like old ladies here that I help go to the store for them, watch them outside, protect them from drunks out there and everything. I didn't have to set it on a few people out there. For the people living up in here, the old, because they be trying to rob them out there, man. This town that I'm in is buck wild. It's called Waterville, man. It's in Maine. This is a wild ass town, man. Lot of races out here too. Real heavy. I mean, rednecks, hard body, bro. And these white boys don't play. You know what I mean? I done had a few run-ins, but they getting used to me. They gonna have to. You know, they gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen a lot of stuff out here. I've seen a lot of stuff with black people being done wrong. Like I've seen it in the cut, and it just infuriates me. But that's on them. The black dude always bring it upon himself. He always act a fool. Like I don't know what he be thinking out here with these people, man. Like they think if they loud and obnoxious, that'll scare people and that'll keep people away. No, not these rednecks. You act up and get crazy, they gonna act up and get crazier. And now you're stuck in a position now because you didn't mean it. You was just putting on your force field so nobody won't fuck with you, right? And it usually works. But out here in this redneck, it don't work. Oh, you want to act crazy? Yeehaw! Once you hear that, boy, it's a wrap. Let me see. All right. Now, this is called, but listen, man. Guys, make sure you get your stuff right, man. Don't ruin your life like Brent, man. Like that record, that prison record knocked me out of reality. Like my God, man. Like I don't get approved for loans, and I done had at least 30 jobs in my lifetime, dog. At least 30. You know what I mean? Like I never got approved. Banks never approved me. Never a card in the mail. Bro, it's like once you're rejected out this world, you're rejected completely, man. Like I've never felt like I was of this world. And this world has treated me like that. It really has. And yeah, man, it'll make itself known to you. You know if you meant to be here or not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just here to pass through and learn my lessons and help others and bounce. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I don't stay in no place long. This is the longest that I've stayed put. This is the longest that I've ever stayed put. You know what I mean? I'm always moving and traveling. All right. Let's knock this down right here and then let's wrap it up. How about that? Like and subscribe. Yeah, I let it all be seen. A regular dude probably would have turned that off because he don't want y'all to know what's going on. He's embarrassed. He got something to hide. It ain't nothing to hide here with Brent. This is me. Around you, around her, around them, and around me. I'm me all the time. I don't change. When she came in here, did my voice change? Did I have a white voice? Did I turn on my white voice? Did I suck ass? No. She's a human just like me. And I respect her. She respects me. And that's where it's at. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want no one, to have malice towards me because I don't want that. I don't want that for them. You know what I mean? Because I'm a chosen man. You don't want to hurt Brent. You don't want to plan plans, to hurt Brent. You don't want to do that. I've seen people who have done sneaky things behind me and they lose more than they ever thought, more than what they wanted me to lose. They lose double. Don't try to hurt me for no reason. Don't, because you'll get hurt. Not by me. I don't even know what's going on. The accidents of life. That's the best way I can put it, Obi. Some people you just can't play with. Some people you just can't do wrong and just walk off like it's nothing. I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, this is called the resurrection. Nay, I swear by the day of resurrection. Nay, I swear by the self-accusing spirit. Does man think that we shall not gather his bones? Yes, we are powerful to make complete his whole make. Nay, man desires to go on doing evil in front of him. He asks, when is the day of resurrection? So when the sight is confused and the moon becomes dark and the sun and the moon are brought together, man will say on that day, whither to flee? No, there is no refuge. With thy Lord on that day is the place of rest. Man will that day be informed of what he sent before and what he put off. Nay, man is evidence against himself, though he put up excuses. Move not thy tongue therewith to make haste with it. Surely on us recites, surely on us rest the collecting of it and the reciting of it. So when we recite it, follow its recitation. Again, on us rests the explaining of it. Nay, but you love the present life and neglect the hereafter. Some faces that day will be bright, looking to their Lord, and other faces that day will be gloomy, knowing that a great disaster will be made to befall them. Nay, when it comes up to the throat, and it is said, who will ascend with it? And he is sure this is the parting, and affliction is combined with affliction. To thy Lord on that day is the driving. Now let's go back. Surely on us rest the collecting of it and the reciting of it. So whatever your tongue uttered, Allah knows it. And he will explain the knowledge of it himself to us. It's not on us, to know what it means. He will explain it to us. Basically, what you spoke in this life, what you did with your tongue, like my tongue recites this book. Surely on us rests the collecting of it. So when he collects my tongue, what is on my tongue, what has been on my tongue is his word. So be careful what this tongue spits, man, because it's very powerful. Your words, what you recite, what you say all the time. Okay? Again, on us rests the explaining of it. All right? So yeah, the dead rise. So he accepted not the truth, nor prayed, but denied and turned back. Then we sent to his people. Then he went to his people in haughtiness, nearer to thee and nearer, again, nearer to thee and nearer is woe. Does man think that he will be left aimless? Was he not a small life germ and sperm emitted? Then he was a clot. So he created him, then made him perfect. Then he made of him two kinds, the male and the female. Is not he powerful to give life to the dead? So we got Adam, one man right here. Out of this one man, Adam, he creates another Adam, earthly Adam, from the Adam that was made on high out of dust and spirit. This is the earthly Adam. Then out of earthly Adam, he draws out its mate, which is Eve. So Eve is like an abstract of the male. You know how the sky goes dark, then light, like it draws in light. Then when night comes, it draws the darkness. This is how the female was drawn of Adam. So it all started with one. Then out of that one, creation of man, Adam, he got two, the male and the female. And out of these two came many, many people. Next chapter I want to read is called The Man. The Man. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Surely there came over a man a time when he was nothing that could be mentioned. Surely we have created man from sperm mixed with ovum to try him. So we have made him hearing and seeing. We have truly shown him the way. He may be thankful or unthankful. Surely we have prepared for the disbelievers chains and shackles and burning fire. The righteous truly drink of a cup tempered with camphor, a fountain from which the servants of Allah drink, making it flow in abundance. They fulfill vows and fear a day, the evil of which is widespread, and they give food out of love for him to the poor and the orphan and the captive. We feed you for Allah's pleasure only. We desire from you neither reward nor thanks. Surely we fear from our Lord a stern, distressful day. So Allah will ward off from them the evil of that day and cause them to meet with splendor and happiness, and reward them for their steadfastness with a garden and with silk, reclining therein on raised couches. They will see therein neither excessive heat of sun nor intense cold, and close down upon them are its shadows, and its fruits are made near to them, easy to reach, and round about them are made to go vessels of silver and goblets of glass, crystal clear, made of silver. They have measured them according to a measure, and they are made to drink therein a cup tempered with ginger, of a fountain therein called Salsabil, and round about them will go youths, never altering in age. When you see them, you will think them to be scattered pearls. And when you lookest thither, thou seest blessings and a great kingdom. On them are garments of fine green silk and thick brocade, and they are adorned with bracelets of silver. And their Lord makes them to drink a pure cup. Surely this is a reward for you, and your striving is recompensed. You know what I just thought though? These people, right? They don't want me living here. The neighbors, they real racist, right? And it's men on my floor. There's a lot of men on my floor, you know what I mean? And yo, they be complaining. They be complaining all the time, dog. You know what I mean? I come on here at 12. I may read for 2 hours, and that's too much. They getting complaints. Everybody complaining about my reading. How that's the pettiest shit I ever heard in my life. You know what it is? It's so quiet up in here. It's so quiet and dead that the littlest sound aggravates these people, especially when I'm reading my book. Yo, they got complaints about reading the Quran, complaining about a man reading. You heard her. You heard her. I get complaints from people all the way downstairs. Come on, man. Are you serious? You see how petty it is? You see how petty? While there's dudes in here that shooting up dope, letting people live with them all year and doing whatever they want. But they always come at me with this petty bullshit. Always. They let them do whatever they want. There's any complaint against me, she comes knock on my door. Boop, 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 boop. I've been getting complaints. For reading, y'all. Reading. In my own apartment. You see what I'm saying? This is why a man needs his own house. Living with people is out the fucking question, man. For real, man. I am through with living with people. I didn't like it in the jails, and I don't even like it here, man. I'm grateful to have my home, but living around racist, good for nothing, no soul, funky, never washing up, dirty ass people, man. Who are just miserable. Who hate me because I look good. I take care of myself. I'm not out here using drugs. I don't be who they made me up to be in their mind. I don't act like a nigga. They don't like that. I don't be who they make me to be. Oh, blacks, if you're black, they do this, they do this. I'm not doing these things. They don't know what to do. So they gotta bitch and moan about little trivial. He's reading too loud at noon. That's bothering me. What? If I was her, man, I'd have been like, shut up. You tell them. Since it's bothering you, so you're gonna get me to go tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, petty stuff. Petty. And bro, this is how I gotta live. This is how I gotta live. Because I messed up my life and I don't have my own home, my own house. And that's one thing I've always wanted, was my own home. No neighbors, man. Me and my family, or me and my woman, or just me. You know what I mean? That's the goal, homie. That's the goal, yo. For every man is to have his own. I mean, I got my own right here, but I can't blast my music. I can't have a party. I can't, a lot of things is off limits because I live around people who don't want me here. You know what I mean? Like, bro, they can't wrap their mind around me. They can't point me out. They can't brand me. They can't stamp me and say he's that. They can't do that. So they come up with all this other miscellaneous bullshit. Well, he's too loud. Come on, man. Come on. A lot of shit happens up in this building, and reading loud should not be one of the gravest complaints. Like, it is what it is, though, man. It just bothers me because, even in my own home, I can't even express myself without somebody having a problem with it. And, they so pussy that they can't approach me and say, hey, yo, around this, I don't know. They go straight to housing and tell on me. Grown men, older than me. You know what I mean? Punk shit, man. Punk shit. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I might be out of here soon regardless anyway. You know what I mean? I don't see myself being here much longer. I don't. I don't, because it's been a lot of shit has happened here between me and these people. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing to them. Nothing. They got a problem with me because I'm young, black, I look good, I smell good, I feel good, and I am good. And they never seen nothing like me. They love to bask in my aura, in my energy. They always trying to talk to me. They always trying to, you know what I mean, always put snaking. They just there to listen. And so they can run their mouth with what I tell them. They just want to know who am I? Who am I? And I'm not putting myself out there like, what I realized too, like to make it in buildings like this when you black, you almost have to be a homosexual. So they won't be scared of you. Yeah, the black man has to become like a woman, feminine, so they won't be scared. So he won't be scaring him. Fuck that. Fuck out of here. Yeah, because that's what I be seeing. Dudes be, like you damn near gotta be gay. You gotta be smiling in their face with a beautiful, always smiling. You gotta be the nigga that they had made you in their mind to be. And if you don't be that, if you don't reflect that, oh, they really got a problem with you. And it's just corny. It's corny. It's like, damn, like I gotta be gay, like to be left alone. And it's like, like, brother, man, fuck that. Excuse my Lord. No, I'm gonna be me forever. Whether they kick my black ass out of here or not. Life ain't over. Just nothing. It won't be the last. It won't be the first. It won't be the last. I'll just move on. And I'll let y'all know. I will be making my video, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be in my new shit. And y'all will be updated with me too if I'm still doing the videos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'll let y'all see my life and my process, the bad times and the good times, homie. I take all of it because I know once I'm gone, I'm gone. It ain't nothing they can do to me, bro. It ain't nothing they can do to me that can break me, that can deter me, nothing. They can say, Brent, you gotta get out. I'm gonna appeal it, yeah, because I'm nice with the pen and I know how to talk with the judge, homie. I know how to talk to them. And I'm very nice with the law, man. You know what I mean? Very nice with the law. I was a paralegal in prison. I helped dudes get home, studying their cases. I know the law real good. You know what I mean? She don't know that. I do, though. I do. And I hope she don't ever have to find that out. You know what I mean? The ones who run this. Because I'm nice with the pen. I'm nice with the pen. And yeah, man. But yeah, man, you're just how a man gotta live. 43 years old. Can't even raise my voice in my own home. Don't mess up like me, y'all. Don't mess up like Brent James, man. No, man. Get your life right in the beginning. So in the end, you won't end up like me. Worldly me. I want you to end up like me spiritually. But worldly Brent is poor. I'm poor. I'm a poor man. I've grown up poor. I don't know about wealth. I don't know about being rich. I don't know. I'm one of the have-nots. My Lord, he stuck the poor rate on me, just like he did with Jesus. He does it with all his servants, all his messengers. All the law's messengers were poor, humble men. They were not rich men. They were poor and humble. They paid the poor rate. And, it's cool. It's cool, man. And y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. Because if it was a problem, I would have to give you your lease. Why would you even say that? Over a damn voice, and every time she come, she don't ever tell me who said what. She just come and says, there's been complaints. And it's just, all right, shorty. All right. No doubt. I could write a grievance to housing itself and complain about her and the people that she let come in here that she has to evict within a year. She's a bad judge of character with people. She is. The woman that was just there. She's cool. Besides that, she's a bad judge of character. She lets in the most nastiest. She let in a dude who's a pedophile up in here, bro. And she let in all people have overdosed on drugs that since I've been here, she done let in about 6 people, all of them gone, dead or locked up in jail. Out of her discerning, she allows these people, and it's like, bro, and yo, that housing list, that shit ain't real. That shit is not real. I done seen people live with other people in here against the law, women and men. Live in a house for 30, 90 days, and then, next thing you know, they got an apartment up in here. And I'm like, what the hell? I had to wait 2 years to get up in this joint. He been here for 90 days, living here illegally. She's been here illegally, but you gave her an apartment? Then they end up destroying that apartment and end up being kicked out ultimately. And it's like, dude, like, damn, so that housing list don't mean shit. They bring in who they want to bring in when they want. She didn't bring me in here. A man did. He quit the year that after he brung me in, his name was Nolan. He ran all the housing here in Maine. He brung me here, not Heidi, not her. She didn't bring me in. He quit, then she came in. You know what I mean? She didn't choose me. Okay, this is why I'm still here 3 years later. Mind you, and it's been complaints on me about the most stupidest things, yet I'm still here. Because they know in their hearts, they know in their hearts, if they got one, like, bro, these people they don't like Brent. They just don't like him. So they make up dumb shit just to put me on the fire. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. They don't want me living here. Even though I clean up the hallways and sweep and, bring down trash and I keep everything in order around here, even outside. I keep our yard nice. I be doing all the gardening, the pickup, clean up, all that, man, all that. Next to me is a little field and, they come out there, do the grass, and these people who have these jobs nowadays. I remember, man, I used to do landscaping. We had to clean up after. We had to sweep up all the dead grass and the trash. These motherfuckers that just run over the trash and just leave everything and just walk off. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody does their job completely, but they want all the praise in the world doing a half-ass job. And I go out there and I do the rest. Because I don't want to live in a fucked up neighborhood, dirty. Excuse me, my lord. I grew up like that. I didn't have the strength and the knowledge, to clean up my surroundings when I was younger. But now I got the power to do it and nobody can stop me. If you got a problem with me picking up trash around here, then bring it. I'll pick you up as trash and throw you in the can. Okay? And that's how it go, When you grow up around filth your whole life, this is my home. I want it nice. So I make it nice. And, I go out there and clean and they'll watch me up in here. And you know what they'll do? They'll go out there after me and start making another mess on the ground. Just to spite me. Like, nigga, we ain't clean people. We dirty. I don't care how much you clean it up. We gonna fuck it right back up again. And what you gonna do? This is in their minds. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man. Dirty world. Dirty world. Everything ain't what it seems. Yeah, man, I got a home. Yeah, I do. I do. But is it really mine? No, this shit ain't mine. I'm just borrowing it, leasing it for a little while. This ain't mine. This ain't mine. Because if it was, nobody could take it. You know? And I told myself, I said, if they ever try to put me out of here on some lying type shit, you know what I mean? I'll leave that alone. Y'all will read about that. Y'all will read about that. Believe it. Because I told myself, man, yo, no. You ain't just getting rid of me. Don't work like that. But you know how it goes. Real life, yo. Real life. You heard? Real life. You know? I could be on the street right now homeless. You know what I mean? Or living with a woman. You know what I mean? But I got my own. And I'm proud of myself. You know? And I respect my home. You know? And if I gotta leave, I gotta leave. It ain't nothing new. It's just what it is. I'm gonna miss my home. Yeah. What I worry about is my cat. You know what I mean? I don't know where he gonna go. You know what I mean? I could bring him with me. Yeah, I could. Yeah. I'll bring him with me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I worry about him. You know what I mean? Because I can make it out there in the street, man. He can't, man. You know what I mean? I done moved this little life in my home. You know what I mean? My boy don't deserve that. And so, like a lot of this, man, I humble myself a lot of time because of my cat Ali. I don't really, man, like, I'm a go-getter, man. Like, like if they kick me out of here, it's all good. Like, my Lord will take care of me, man. And I don't feel bad after, because I know that I respected my home the whole time and they kicked me out on some hate and malice shit. So what can I be mad about? Like, long as I'm pleased with myself, I can move on with no problem. And I am pleased with myself and how I have conducted myself having my own home and woomty-woom, I did right by it. You know what I mean? I really did. And so with that, I know that if I do ever get kicked out of here, my Lord has something better waiting for me. So, now, if this was years ago and I didn't have my faith and my belief, you would have seen a whole nother attitude right there with that woman. Yeah, you would have seen a whole nother attitude. But no, I've grown. I'll be right back. I've grown. It just is what it is, man. Right. Wrap this up. Yo, today was a little difficult, man. It ain't no difficult day. It's just, that shit threw me off a little bit. I can't front. It threw me off a little bit. You know what I mean? Check it out. Daybreak. What time is it? 2:09. All right, we gotta knock this down. The daybreak. By the daybreak, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. By the daybreak, and the 10 nights, and the even and the odd, and the night when it departs. Truly in this is an oath for men of understanding. Hast thou not considered how thy Lord dealt with Ad of Iram, having lofty buildings, the like of which were not created in the land, and with Thamud, who hewed out rocks in the valley, and Pharaoh, the Lord of hosts, who exceeded limits in the cities, and made great mischief therein? So thy Lord poured on them a portion of chastisement. Surely thy Lord is watchful. As for man, when his Lord tries him, then gives him honor and favors him, he says, my Lord honors me. But when he tries him, then straightens to him his subsistence, he says, my Lord has disgraced me. Nay, but you honor not the orphan, nor do you urge one another to feed the poor. And you devour heritage, devouring all, and you love wealth with exceeding love. Nay, when the earth is made to crumble to pieces, and thy Lord comes with the angels, ranks on ranks, and hell is made to appear that day. On that day, man will be mindful. And of what use will being mindful be then? He will say, oh, would that I had sent before for this, my life. But none can punish as he will punish on that day, and none can bind as he will bind on that day. O soul that art at rest, return to thy Lord, well-pleased, well-pleasing. So enter among my servants and enter my garden. Beautiful, right? In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, when the sun is folded up, and when the stars are dust colored, and when the mountains are made to pass away, and when the camels are abandoned, and when the wild animals are gathered together, and when the cities are made to swell, and when men are united, and when the one buried alive is asked for what sin she was killed, and when the books are spread, and when the heaven have its covering removed, listen, and when the heaven has its covering removed, and when hell is kindled, and when the garden is brought nigh, every soul will know what it has prepared. Nay, I call to witness the stars, running their course and setting, and the night when it departs, and the morning when it brightens. Surely it is the word of a bountiful messenger, the possessor of strength, established in the presence of the Lord of the throne, one to be obeyed and faithful. And your companion is not mad, and truly he saw himself on the clear horizon, nor is he niggardly of the unseen, nor is it the word of an accursed devil. Whither then are you going? It is nothing but a reminder for the nations, for him among you who will go straight, and you will not except Allah please, the Lord of the worlds. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. I did that. The one covering himself up, chapter 73. The prophet enjoined to pray. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, O thou covering thyself up, rise to pray by night, except a little, half of it, or lessen it a little, or add to it, and recite the Quran in a leisurely manner. Surely we shall charge thee with a weighty word. The rising by night is surely the firmest way to tread and most effective in speech. Truly thou hast by day prolonged occupation, and remember the name of thy Lord, and devote thyself to him with complete devotion. The Lord of the East and the West, there is no God but he. So take him for protector, and bear patiently what they say, and forsake them with a becoming withdrawal, and leave me and the deniers, possessors of plenty, and respite them a little. Surely with us are heavy fetters and a flaming fire, and food that chokes, and a painful chastisement. On the day when the earth and the mountains quake, and the mountains become as heaps of sand let loose. Surely we have sent to you a messenger, a witness against you, as we sent a messenger to Pharaoh. But Pharaoh disobeyed the messenger, so we seized him with a violent grip. How then, if you disbelieve, will you guard yourselves on the day which will make children gray-headed? The day that will make children gray-headed, the heaven being rent asunder thereby. His promise is ever fulfilled. Surely this is a reminder, so let him who will take away to his Lord. Section 2, prayer enjoined on Muslims. Check it out. This is what I want y'all to hear. Thy Lord knows indeed that thou passest in prayer nearly 2/3 of the night, and sometimes half of it, and sometimes 1/3 of it, as do a party of those with thee. And Allah measures the night and the day. He knows that all of you are not able to do it. So he has turned to you mercifully. So read the Quran, that which is easy for you. He knows that there are sick among you and others who travel in the land seeking Allah's bounty, and others who fight in Allah's way. So read as much of it as is easy for you. So read as much of it as is easy for you. Read this book in a leisurely manner if you don't pray like that. And keep up prayer and pay the poor rate and offer to Allah a goodly gift, and whatever of good you send on beforehand for yourselves, you will find it with Allah. That is best and greatest in reward, and ask forgiveness of Allah. Surely Allah is forgiving, merciful. All right, I'm gonna read this last one. It's the last chapter, all right? It's called The Rock. The Rock. Let's see what's on here. What's going on? The Quran affirms that you need to believe in the angel and the people of it, which are the Christians. So, the angel is the gospel. Yeah, Muslims believe in it. What's your beef, man? What's your beef? Yeah. What does the good news say? Worship me, I'm God, Jesus is Lord? Is that what it say? No, it don't. The black rock stone. No, not the black rock stone. This is just called the rock. But maybe, let's see what the chapter is about. The chapter name The chapter is named The Rock because of the mention of the dwellers of the rock. No. Black rock is that rock at the North Pole, man, that you can see from space. And for such a woman as a menstrual, because of the he's lost his hood voice and started talking white, and the landlord showed up. The Quran affirms that you need to believe that Pharaoh was destroyed. He went from a gangster to a preacher in less than 5 minutes. So the landlord knocked at the door. Can I ask you a question about the Quran? Yeah, man, ask me anything, Daniel. Stop lying, right? Laughing. The Quran divorce. Check it out. The landlord told you to lower your voice. She wasn't playing. No, she wasn't. She wanted to get my black ass out of here any means necessary. And I ain't gonna make it easy. Yeah, babe. This is why you gotta just kill them with kindness. Yeah, babe. I ain't gonna front. I don't want to lose my goddamn home, but I ain't gonna suck no ass to keep it. And the best of the seed was Allah is the greatest. You know it, bro. That's the problem if you're not understanding the verse. They let them know. Muslims are here. Alhamdulillah. Side life. What up, brother? What up, brother? Allahu Akbar, huh? My Muslims starting to represent with me on here. Thanks, y'all. You're holding it down on here. Go ask your daddy Trump to help you get a new apartment. I will. I'll ask him. How about I just ask Brown W? You hook me up with an apartment, Brown W? Where do you live at? You got a home? Let's see it. Make a YouTube page. Let me see the alleyway you live in, or the basement of your mother's, or the attic, or the same fucking room you grew up in as a fucking child. A lot of you niggas still living in that same fucking room. I never had that room, so, enjoy yourself. If it isn't allowed, the landlord coming back soon. Ooh, yeah, she is. Look, she coming back, and she gonna get the same treatment she got the first time, huh? Ronnie Rocks, what up, brother? Let's get this, man. My peoples is on there, always holding it down. Check it out, man. The Rock. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I, Allah, am the seer. These are the verses of the book and of a Quran that makes manifest. Part 14. We are on chapter 15, The Rock. All right? The Quran is guarded. The Quran is guarded. That's the title. Section 1. Often will those who disbelieve wish that they were Muslims. Oh, I gotta write this one. I've been looking for this surah. How about it? 15. Often will those who disbelieve wish that they were Muslims. You gotta be called, baby. You ain't built like that to be called, you heard? You stay in your Christian life. That's more your lane. The lane of lies. Leave them to eat and enjoy. Often will those who disbelieve wish that they were Muslims. Leave them to eat and enjoy themselves, and let false hope beguile them, for they will soon know. And never did we destroy a town, but it had a decree made known. No people can hasten on their doom, nor can they postpone it. And they say, O thou, to whom the reminder is revealed, thou art indeed mad. Why bringest thou not the angels to us, if thou art of the truthful? This is what these Christians always want, the disbelievers. They want Allah and the angels and Jesus to come to them in the clouds saying, Jesus is Lord, you've been right. This is what they want, right? Goofy ass imaginations, right? Check it out. No people can hasten their doom, nor can they postpone it. And they say, O thou, to whom the reminder is revealed, thou art indeed mad. Why bringest thou not the angels to us if thou art the truthful? We send not angels, but with truth. And then they would not be respited. Surely we have revealed the reminder, and surely we are its guardian. This is the reminder, the Quran. And who is guardian over it? The exalted chiefs. And certainly we sent messengers before thee among the sects of yore, and there never came a messenger to them, but they mocked him. Y'all be mocking me, right? Don't y'all mock me? I'm retarded. I'm blind. I can't read. Huh? Don't y'all mock me when I'm just a loudly messenger, man, reading to you like a father do to a child when it's time for bed. And certainly, and there never came a messenger to them, but they mocked him. Thus do we make it enter the hearts of the guilty. They believe not in it. And the example of the ancients has gone before. You remember Egypt, Kemet, yeah, idol worship. Those are the ancients. You see what happened to them with Moses, right? The plagues, yeah, they got destroyed. Before. And even if we open to them a gate of heaven, and even if we open to them a gate of heaven, and they keep on ascending into it, they would say, only our eyes have been covered over. Rather, we are an enchanted people. And certainly we have made strongholds in the heaven. Strongholds in the heaven. And certainly we have made strongholds in the heaven. And we have made it fair seeming to the beholders. And we guard it against every accursed devil. But he who steals a hearing, so there follows him a visible flame. And the earth, we have spread it out and made in it firm mountains and caused to grow in it of every suitable thing. And we have made it a means of subsistence for you and for him for whom you provide not. And there is not a thing, but with us are the treasures of it. And we send it not down, but in a known measure. And we send the winds fertilizing, then send down water from the clouds. So we give it to you to drink, nor is it you who store it up. And surely it is we who give life and cause death, and we are the inheritors. And certainly we know those among you who go forward, and we certainly know those who lag behind. And surely thy Lord will gather them together. He indeed is wise, knowing. And surely we created man of sounding clay of black mud, fashioned into shape. And the jinn we created before of intensely hot fire. And when thy Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a mortal of sounding clay of black mud fashioned into shape. So when I have made him complete and breathe into him of my spirit, fall down, making obeisance to him. So the angels made obeisance, all of them together. But Iblis did it not. He refused to be with those who made obeisance. He said, I am not going to make obeisance to a mortal, whom thou hast created of sounding clay, of black mud fashioning into shape. He said, then go forth, for surely thou art driven away, and surely on thee is a curse till the day of judgment. All right. Dead or not living, and landmarks cleaving. Okay. This chapter is called The Jinn. It's really quick. 2 pages. I'm gonna knock this down and then we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, it has been revealed to me that a party of the jinn listened. So they said, surely we have heard a wonderful Quran guiding to the right way. So we believe in it, and we shall not set up anyone with our Lord. So this is the jinns, man. Beings made of fire, talking about they heard the Quran being recited. And what they heard was the truth. So they worship that which they heard from their Lord, which was this book. So the jinn, the ones that believe in Allah, they are guided by this very book that man is. And he, exalted be the majesty of our Lord, has not taken a consort nor a son. So my Lord has no wife. That's a consort. Nor a son. Jesus is not his son. All right. And the foolish among us used to forge extravagant lies against Allah. And we thought that men and jinn did not utter a lie against Allah. And persons from among men used to seek refuge with persons from among the jinn. So they increased them in evil doing. So men and jinn have been working with each other for a long time. They used to seek refuge not in Allah, but in one another. Yo, jinn, help me with this material life so I can have all material. Then the jinn says, man, help me with my redemption. Help me with pleasing my Lord, which is Iblis, and destroying your soul. That's the exchange. That's the exchange. They give you wealth in this world in exchange for your soul. As though they thought, as you think, that Allah would not raise anyone. And we sought to reach heaven. This is the jinn. And we sought to reach heaven, but we found it filled with strong guards and flames. So when the jinns flew up there to reach heaven, when they got to heaven, they saw strong guards, angels guarding them. They don't say angels, but says strong guards. Strong guards and flames, fire in the heaven to scare them away. You ain't supposed to be up here, old Jen. What are you doing in the exalted assembly? I'm saying, and we sought to reach heaven, but we found it filled with strong guards and flames. And we used to sit in on some of the sitting places thereof to steal a hearing. But he who tries to listen now finds a flame lying in wait for him. And we know not whether evil is meant for those on earth, or whether their Lord means to direct them aright. You hear them? And so the jinns are like, yo, with man, we don't know if he's meant to do evil. We don't know if he's meant to do good. We don't, we only know about us, my people. He said, and we know not whether evil is meant for those on earth, or whether their Lord means to direct them right. They don't know the unseen. My Lord knows. And some of us are good, and others of us are below that. This is the jinns letting you know that some of us are good. We submit to Allah, and others of us, they're below good, below that. We are sects following different ways. So they're divided. They are sects. The jinn, these are jinns, these are beings made of fire that's in the form of men. Black, white, all of them, homie. They take men form and they rule this world, homie, with power. And like authority, Allah has the power. They rule in this realm here, man, for an appointed term, right? So, and some of us are good and others of us are below that. We are sects, finally following different ways. We know not that we know that we cannot escape Allah in the earth, nor can we escape him by flight. So we see in these UFOs up in the sky, these unidentified flying objects, UVOs, AVOs, whatever they call them, right? That's them. That's the jinns. They say it right here. And we know that we cannot escape Allah in the earth. The jinn on earth, they cannot escape him, nor can we escape him by flight. Letting us know some things, man. And so they're flying, man. They're flying, right? And when we heard the guidance, we believed in it. So whoever believes in his Lord, he fears neither loss nor injustice. And some of us are those who submit, and some of us are deviators. So whoever submits, these aim at the right way. You hear that, man? The jinn says, some of us submit and some of us deviate. They're like humans, man. Except they made of fire, we made of dirt. They ruled this world before Adam was made. This was theirs, man. This was theirs. This was theirs, man. All right? Got him, deviators, all right? So whoever needs a fear, check it out, by flight. And when we heard the guidance, we believed in it. So whoever believes in his Lord, he fears neither loss nor injustice. All right, check it out. And if they keep to the right way, we would certainly give them to drink of abundant water, so that we may try them thereby. And whoever turns away from the reminder of his Lord, he will make him enter into an afflicting chastisement. And the mosque are Allah's, so call not upon anyone with Allah. And when the servant of Allah stood up praying to him, they well nigh crowded him to death. So this was a man a jinn in a mosque while he was praying on his knees in prostration, speaking with other Muslims around him. So after he told them what I just read to you, he stood up from prayer, and all the guys around him just started crowding him. You can imagine why. They wanted answers. You know, they want to ask him a million questions. And my Lord points out, he says, and when the servant of Allah stood up. So this jinn here was a servant, not a messenger, yet a servant of Allah. Give you something to think about, right? And when the servant of Allah stood up, praying to him, they well nigh crowded him to death. Now, this desert Arab told me that this was Muhammad. And when the servant of Allah stood up praying to him, yeah, they said that that's Muhammad. I don't think so. I don't think so. You see how they just throw stuff out there like it's nothing? I don't think so. This is a jinn that was a good jinn, a righteous one, who prayed to Allah, who served Allah, so much so that Allah made him a servant. Yeah, man. One more page. Say, I only call upon my Lord and associate nothing with him. Say, I control not evil nor good for you. Say, none can protect me against Allah, nor can I find any refuge besides him. Mine is not, but to deliver the command of Allah and his messages. And whoever disobeys Allah and his messenger, surely for him is the fire of hell, to abide therein for ages, till when they see that which they are promised, they will know who is weaker in helpers and less in numbers. Say, I know not whether that which you are promised is nigh, or if my Lord will appoint for it a distant term, the knower of the unseen. So he makes his secrets known to none, except a messenger whom he chooses. For surely he makes a guard to go before him and after him. Am I not that messenger? Is there not a guard before me and behind me? Yeah, I'm protected. I am protected. All right, we gonna leave it there, man. Thank you for all the likes and the subscribers, man. Real talk, man. Okay, shut your sister up at the table next time, mama too. Okay, Flea. Okay, Flea. Flea, most welcome, fam. I'm a man, huh? Thank you, Sid. Right. Ronnie Rocks holding it down on here. Side Life holding it down. Guy, is this a debate or someone trying to peacefully recite? What does it sound like to you, Flea? Non-answers, y'all just want to talk to each other. What do you got to ask, Skylar? Ask me. What you got to ask, little shorty? You put it at the bottom. Ask Uncle Brent. What you want to know, huh? Ask Uncle Brent. All right. Yo said, why does these Christians keep coming with false arguments? That's just how, brother. They are created from smokeless fire. Some of them have wings, right? Someone knowledgeable, my friend, I advise you to take your current eye. Any question? True NLM. The hell's an LM? They are like us both. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, bro. Gens, man. After the birth of Muhammad, peace be upon him, Allah sealed it. Now, that one, brother side life, I don't think Muhammad was the last messenger. He was the seal of the prophets. Prophets, they prophesied what is to come. There was nothing, there was nothing to really come after Muhammad except judgment. So Muhammad is a messenger, and Allah raises up one among people who are oppressed, and we are still oppressed to this day. Okay, he raises up messengers, not no more prophets, but messengers. Yeah, he said in the book, and we are forever sending messengers. Okay, ones who give the good news and the warning. That's the duty of a messenger, period. Ain't no glamour. It's a hard life. You see, in the hadiths, they make Muhammad prophesize a lot of things, right? That's what the hadiths are all about. Yet, didn't my Lord say that he's the seal of the prophets? Okay, so why is he writing these new prophecies in these hadiths? You see what I'm saying? He's a messenger. Why would, I mean, see, but this is what they do. This is what they do, man. Yeah. Iblis, aka Lucifer, is the jinn. Yes, he is, man. He was a high-ranking jinn. You know what I mean? So much so that he was in the exalted assembly up in heaven. Like he was in a no zone, like a jinn no zone area. You know, he got to witness Adam's make, and he didn't like it. You know, he got envious, man, because he thought he would be given dominion over this new earth. But you made a fire. You already had your time, Iblis. And what you do with it? You rebelled. This is why you got punished. And my Lord made a new creation out of the earth, not a fire, out of this earth, the ground itself. He made a man, dirt and water. And you know, Iblis hates on that because he was told submit. And he said, no. Why? Because I am better than he. Better than attitude. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. It ain't really color or like deeds. It's the attitude that makes you who you are. It's the attitude. Look at Wu-Tang AG, your landlord coming back. Oh boy, I should have never let that be shown, right? Even though, yeah, I mean, I handled it on some G shit. These niggas, they gonna make up whatever, how they would have acted towards it. You know what I mean? Hating on my style. I'm a motherfucking man, you heard me? I speak to anyone how I want. You know what I mean? You heard everything I said. You said my voice changed white. Did it? Did it? No, that's what your voice did, pussy. Yeah, man. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's the thing about this, yo, with these Christians, homie. They got selective hearing and they got selective seeing. They see, once they make you who they want you to be, they just make you say and make you do whatever they need, you know, to talk their shit. And it's the goofiest shit ever. It's the goofiest. I mean, if we was in jail, you'd be fucked in your ass for that. You would get raped for that. You know that? Because it's so petty and goofy. And a grown man doing it. A grown man that's called Wu-Tang, a God body man, a fake ass God body, but got the fucking nerve, yo, to call himself Wu-Tang. What is it? You want to have an orgy with 9 men? Is that what it is? You like men? You like groups of men? Huh? I'm gonna call myself Wu-Tang. Man, get your weird ass. Man, all the caretakers. I will take the words of Aisha over yours. Where's Aisha's words at? Man, shut the fuck up, man. Skylar. Oh boy. I wish I could meet y'all in person. Believe it. I have not seen any woman suffering as much as these believing women look. Her skin is greener than her clothes. The hell you talking about? Treated well. Dudes got a chain on talking about, God damn. You niggas is the dumbest niggas ever, man. I don't, niggas just come on here and just say any goddamn thing, man. I'm saying, man. Oh my goodness. What have man become, man? What are these? What are these? What is this dude? Tie my ass burn. What is his name? Ass burn? Dude named Ass burn, man. Get out of here, man. I'm just trolling. I don't live in his building. I would never want to see anyone get kicked out of their homes. Why do women in Islam get treated so bad? Desert Arab women, Middle Eastern women, they get treated like that. Not no Western American man, especially no black man, yo. Come on, women. Come on, woman. You know we adore y'all. You know y'all love them, protected and maintained by us. Go ahead with that shit, man. Stop believing what you heard. Believe what you experienced and read for yourself, man. Something really evil about reading scripture, then doing the opposite. Aisha said, I don't see any women. I don't know. Muslims ask Christ to reveal himself. Hello, I am Muslim. Yeah. Listen, I'm not no Shia Muslim. I'm not Sunni. I'm not a part of no nation. I'm not Sufi. I'm a part of no sect in Islam. I'm what you call a pure Muslim, one who submits his will to the will of Allah, which means the will of good, the will of righteousness. And my religion is Islam, peace. That's what I strive for. That's what I live for. Submitting, learning how to submit to peace. I'm not a part of no sect. I'm a homegrown Muslim, yo. No imam, none of that. No mosque. This is my mosque. The book and us. One of my videos would be a whole year of listening to an imam. They don't even read you the book, man. And the books that they read, it's their remixes, man. It always comes back to you giving them something for Allah. Man, get out of here with that. I'm not here asking. I'm the giver. Men, we are made to give. This is why our penis stick out. We givers, man. Women are meant to receive. This is why your thing go in. You meant to receive. We are meant to give. If you a man and you always wanting something and receiving, you maybe be a woman. Men are givers, providers, starters of life, maintainers of life. women receive what we give. We give her our seed, our sperm. We give that to her, and it grows inside her. She receives it. She receives gifts. Don't women like receiving it? Yeah. She's a receiver. We givers. Who are you, sir? Okay, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. Bosnia, Mystic Shadow, what's up? Scholar, Allah is just a mention away to you. It's awesome. Yeah. Let him know, Scholar. I have done nothing but share the truth. KF the Quran. Boy, that's how you wanna find. Never mind. Never mind. All it is messages. Yeah, man. All it is messages, bro. I read that Muhammad was okay with. Boy, these hadiths, these desert Arabs put a number on there. Real time. Well, weirdos. Justify their weirdom. It exuberates it. Believe the gospel, brother. Christ is the truth. Who's not saying, I never said he was a lie? That's the thing, you know? But Allah, the people of the book, says Jesus prayed to the Father. Are you a father in any sense? Let him know. And the right spoke up. Time to talk about it. Dawah. What the hell is dawah? What is dawah? It's not in my Quran. It must be a thing of those hadiths. Just like shahada. That's not in my Quran. Dawah, not in my Quran. None of that. Bull crap. You want to know how you accept Allah in your life? I believe there's no God but Allah. I believe in his last day. And I believe that Muhammad was his messenger. Done. Done. There is one God. His name is Allah. I believe in his judgment and his resurrection and his messenger. Done. It's official. He's your witness. You don't need a physical. Allah is your witness. He heard it. Yeah. That's simple. That simple. That simple. Now observe your duty. Get your book, study it, learn your duty, read the book, give your good news and your warning, and you are doing the work of a Muslim. Done. Easy work, right? Easy work. And it's like, and if you're a good man naturally, then this will be just riding a bike, bro. You just have knowledge now. You know why you're doing it now. You know what to look forward to in your good deeds. You used to do good deeds before, you know, not really expecting anything, but now you can expect a garden and gifts and protection in this world's life when you observe your duty. My Lord takes care of his, man. He takes care of his. And, you know, he will test you as sometimes he tries us once or twice a year. What just happened to me in here with the landlord? That was me being tried. That was me being tried. Now, if I was a knucklehead right, I would have acted stupid because of my ego. Y'all watching me, I would have acted tough and maybe talk smack, or, you know what I mean? You know how fakers do, right? You know how fakers do, right? Yeah. But no, I didn't move like that. No, she's a human just like me. She gonna do what she wanna do no matter what I say. And I know that. And I'm ready for it all. Bring it. I'm secure. Believe it. I'm secure. She can take this. Take it. Something gonna be taken from you, shorty. And can you take that which is taken from you? Like I can take this that will be taken from me? I don't think so. But we'll see. That's how I look at it. Like, okay, you want to take something from me unjustly? Something from you will be taken unjustly. Yeah. Some people you just can't play with. Some people you just can't do wrong without being spanked by God. You know what I mean? He bought my person. He takes care of me. He watches over me. What y'all seen was real shit. Real shit. No fear. No bullshit. All right, yeah. Well, word up. Respectful, yeah. Ain't no shame in my game, homie. I'ma be me regardless. Y'all the ones that be switching up. You be who people think you want them to be, just so you can be with them. I don't roll like that. If you don't accept me for who I am, fuck you. Period. Eat a fat one. Bounce. Kick rocks. You're nothing. You don't accept me for me? So what? Who are you? You know what I mean? You can move and you can think like this when you secure. When you dependent on people, you gotta suck ass. You got to. It's a part of your life. Not Brent. Not me. I'm secure. I'm secure. Believe it. Believe it. And if you look at my pages on Facebook, you would see how many stages of life that I've went through since being released from prison. And you would see, like, bro, this nigga is unstoppable. I mean, he makes something out of nothing. Like, I mean, my story is heavy, man. Let's do the prayer. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idina Siratal Mustaqim. Siratal Latina An'amta alayhim. Guril Mutubi alayhim. Wala Darlin. A'utu billahi minash shaitan irrajim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. Thee do we serve, and Thee do we beseech for help. Guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom Thou hast bestowed favor, not those upon whom Thine wrath is brought down upon, nor those who go astray. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. Thank you, my Lord, for being there for me, guiding me, controlling my emotions, controlling my tongue. Thank you for my home, my Lord. And thank you for helping me speak with the landlord the way I did. I needed help, and you were there. You always there for me, my Lord. I love you, Allah. Thank you for your protection, your guidance, your knowledge, your security, keeping them away from me who plot on me behind my back. Those who reach out against me, you stop them. Thank you, my Lord. Make me a servant. Make me of the guided ones. And let the believers rely on Allah. Surely we rely on Him, the creator of the heavens and the earth. There is no God but Allah. And I bear witness. And I am of those who submit. Thank you, my Lord, for your protection and guidance. And keep me firm against the disbelievers and the devils. Ameen. Yeah. Yeah, man. real life. Y'all ain't never seen no shit like this. I know. You never met nobody sincere. Hmm. 68:42. You know, I always have to meet them halfway. Ooh, the pen. And I was going to read that too today to you too. Quran 68. Allah has one leg, handicapped, Shin, moon god. They only abuse Allah through ignorance. 68:42. Let's see what it really says. On the day when there is a severe affliction and they are called upon to prostrate themselves, but they are not able. Is that you, F? Will you be the handicapped one who don't know how to prostrate himself before his Lord because you don't do it now? And you say stupid, silly shit like you do right now? This surah is for you. This was just a surah that you just threw out there. And look how it talks to you. On the day when there is an affliction and they are called to prostrate themselves, your dumbass won't know how to do it. You will be handicapped for life. But they are not able. And what does the next one say? 43. Their looks cast down. You see how my Lord checks their dumb shit? Even in their own statements. Look how he checks them in the surahs. Their looks cast down. Abasement will cover them. And they were indeed called upon to prostrate themselves. While yet they were safe. Didn't I just call on you to pray with me? But you said no, right? He actually gave me a scripture that explained him and I just now, like our whole thing right here. Like, that's deep. This is you, Orange F. Abasement will cover you. Ain't that something? That was the surah you pointed out. Beautiful, ain't it? Christ is Lord. Is he king? Is he Lord? Is he God? Which one is he, baby? The messenger of Allah, washed to ask, but they was saying you could. Very beautiful. Thank you, brother. Jesus did make a bird out of clay, and he breathed into it, and it became a bird. By what, y'all? By Allah's permission. Nothing is done on his own accord. All right. Yeah. Ronnie Rocks, Side Life, we going to get him. I don't believe in the hadiths. I hate the hadiths. I hate them. I hate them, bro. I hate that somebody would write that Muhammad sex up girls all night and he got cum stains all over his robe. And I don't like hadiths when they say men have had sex with Muhammad in the butt, mounting him. I mean, my Lord, man. You supposed to love the messenger and Allah, but this is the hadiths that you come up with? I don't know. Maybe the desert Arabs like being boned in the butt. And if they make Muhammad one who gets boned in the butt, maybe they're being boned in the butt. Doesn't seem that bad, right? Bro, do you see This is why my Lord calls them an evil generation who inherited the book. This book wasn't given to no Middle Eastern man. Muhammad wasn't no light-skinned, bearded Middle Eastern. Yo, they got the whole game, but I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it right. Yo, them hadiths are brutal. Brutal. Man written. Don't diss the prophet. I'm not dissing no prophet, homie. I'm sticking up for him, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah, and you know what, man? I cuss sometimes, and I apologize that I do it when the book is open. I usually don't even cuss like this. I don't use these words, but when I'm on it, this is why we need a moderator and all that, so I won't be tempted to. But I look at it like, yo, you know, I don't want a moderator, man. I want y'all to talk what's on your heart, what's on your tongue, whatever. I want to know what's on the minds of the people, dog, good and bad. And goddamn it, sometimes I'ma spit some foul shit back. Period. That's it. That's it. Don't hold me to no criteria. You know, you call me stupid, retarded. He's not a learned man. He don't got degrees. All right, then. Don't expect the best out of me then. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You say I'm all these things, and then when I cuss, he's like, he's not a Muslim. He's not a true man. Shut up, man. Shut up. All right, y'all. Get up out of here, man. 3 hours on here, man. What a day, huh? I'm going to take a few days off, man, and fall back. Let it cool down around here. You know what I mean? But while I'm gone, I'm going to write up a lesson, a really good lesson, okay? Because we're due to have a really good lesson and explain things in a major way. We're going to get that moving. No human is perfect, bro. All are sincere. Thank you, brother Side Life. Thank you, man. You know, I don't like to cuss. I don't like to talk bad. But when you're dealing with devils, man, you know, they ain't going to come up to your level. So you got to go down there. You know, I know it's dangerous going down there because you might get lost in the evil, but I'm fit enough. I'm secure enough to go down there in hell on their level and handle them the best way I can and come back up. But I ain't going to do it all the time. You know what I mean? It's only with them special, silly knuckleheads. You know what I mean? That's what the devil want, bro. And I'm going to give it to him. Yeah, I'm going to give the devil what they want. If it's ass whooping, if it's verbal lashing, if it's the word, I'm going to give it. I'm the one. I am the one. I don't run from these devils, man. I come to them so much that they end up calling me a devil. I done had devils call me a devil just by me protecting myself. That's deep. That's deep. Brother, read the Sahih Broker. What page? What chapter, brother? All right, give me that. What is a Muslim Ishmaelite? Well, you know what Ishmaelites are, right? Aaron is the leader of the Ishmaelites, Moses' brother. Moses ran the Israelites warrior pack. Aaron had the priesthood. He was an Ishmaelite. Moses is an Israelite. They have different daddies, same mother. And Ishmaelite means one who is dark of skin, who is hated, who is an enemy to all men. He's a nomad. He's a traveler. And he's a priest. He's a teacher. Most of all, they are teachers. Master teachers in righteousness. These are Ishmaelites. I'm a Muslim Ishmaelite. That's what Muslims are. Because the Israelites, they're done. Jesus was their last messenger, and they tried to kill him. So their covenant with the law has been broken. So he sent Jabril, which is a messenger of divine prophecy. Usually Jabril, he comes to the Israelites. This time he came to an Ishmaelite, which is Muhammad. He came to an Ishmaelite, the dark people. Yeah. And yeah, bro, that's a Muslim Ishmaelite. You know what a Muslim is, one who submits his will to the will of God, to the will of good. That's a Muslim. Ishmaelite is the little brother nation of the Israelites. See, the Israelites never told y'all about the little brother nation. It's been symbolic throughout the whole Bible and the Quran. It started off with Cain and Abel. Cain being the Israelite, Abel being the Ishmaelite. The older brother kills the younger brother. Then we got Jacob and Esau. Then we got Aaron and Moses. Then we got Jesus and John. Why is these mates, these partners? Because it's two nations battling for supremacy, but within one. You understand? Moses is the Israelite. Aaron is the Ishmaelite priesthood. Look this up, y'all. Google this. This is real deep knowledge that the Israelites don't want to face, but we coming up. And I'm starting this. I'm leading the Ishmaelite army, man. Ain't nobody on here talking like me because their message wasn't given from on high like me. I've been proven. My Lord chose me to give this message. And I'm telling you, we Ishmaelites. Mighty said, you know nothing. We was Ishmaelites, cuz. Okay. So you gonna be Hindu because I don't know. Hindu, his brain just go off. Clip ahoy. I'm a criminal. What is oohing? Mooing. What is mooing, G? I don't know what the hell is that, man. Love you, bruh. Hope your heart can be softened. That ain't gonna happen. Not on these disbelievers. Ishmaelite equals cosplaying. I heard of that word. It's a bullshit word that bullshit dudes use when they hate. It was chattel slavery, read the Quran verse. Do you pray? Do you pray? Shut up. Cosplay. Sufis are cool. Bounty Terrible speak like that. Also is a lot of father. Nah, he ain't no father. Nah. He's the creator of the heavens and the earth. Vision comprehends him not. And he comprehends all vision. He ain't a father. You got to have a son to be a father. No, he's the creator. You got it? Side life. No God but Allah, who prays with the forehead on the ground like Abraham and Moses. Yeah, when the angels came on Abraham, you know what I mean? They said Abraham fell down in prostration. Yeah, but dumbasses think that you put your whole face on the ground. Like, stupid. Your nose is going to break if you do that, dummy. What hits the ground is the tip of your nose and whatever's leveled up with your forehead. That's what hits the ground gently. Okay, so you got dudes out there walking around with this black mark on their forehead. I guess that's supposed to mean that they're righteous and they're praying all the time. in prostration. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't believe it because I pray a lot. I pray every day. And when I prostrate, I don't bang my head on the goddamn floor. I don't scratch my head in the floor so I can have a mark and I can walk around and say, hey, I'm marked by God. I'm favored. When all you did was scratch your fucking forehead with your finger so it can make a black mark. See, these are people who try to have the appearance of righteous and not know nothing internally. They want to look the part, but have no parts in them that's real. But they look the part. You know, like when they got that mark on their forehead, I guess it means that they pray a lot. When I know I pray every day, 3 times, every day. And do I have a mark up here? No, I don't. I've been praying for years now. No mark. And I'm light skinned because I'm not making it myself with my hand. It's goofy stuff, man. It's goofy. A lot of Muslims, you'll be doing that. You know what I mean? Those who are true, I don't even know how you could even make that mark without, you know what I mean? Without really, because your head touches the ground gently. I mean, how are they doing it? Bow! Like, come on, bro, what are you doing? So yeah, man, I don't know, man. How can Mary, the wife and mother of God, mind blown? I know, side life, but their brain is a mind blown brain. That's all they compute is mind blown bullshit. Door of Hell opening in 5 hours by USA. Hey, yo, listen, right? Who heard Trump say praise be to Allah? Yeah. Did you hear Trump text message? Open up the effing freights, you bastards. Watch, or you will be in hell by nightfall. Watch me. Praise be to Allah. Donald Trump. What does Trump know about Allah? What does he know? They think it was an insult. It's not an insult. It's serious. Trump knows. He knows that Allah is the Lord of the world. He knows. Why would he say that? Out of all things. They're just mad because the word F and threatening is in it too. They're mad about that. But, they thought that they had Trump figured out. But he spent their head with this one. Is Trump a Muslim? Like Brent, by the book, no Shia bullshit, no Sunni bullshit, and all their other denominations? No. What does Trump know? He said, praise be to Allah. He meant that. He meant that. He's trying to bring peace all around the world. But these knucklehead dictators in Iran want to be niggardly and greedy with rulership. And that shit's over with. Their own people asking more bombs, please. They're done with that Shia bullshit. They're done with that Sunni bullshit. They are. They want to love Allah alone, not through no man, not through no mosque. They're tired of that. This is where that got them. War. So we got to do another way. And when Trump said, praise be to Allah, he's telling them Allah's on my side. I'm trying to establish peace. You holding it up. So I'm going to take Allah. You ain't worthy. My goodness, man. Because Allah, he aids the powerful strong, my nigga. Like if you want to rule, you better go through Allah. You ain't ruling nothing if it ain't through the Lord of the worlds, man. And Trump said his name. Do y'all believe that, guys? You know, when I read the text, my soul said, Brent, he's watching your videos. Yeah, I'm cooked up like that. Maybe one of his representatives, maybe one of his friends, maybe caught one of my shows on here, destroying the Sunni and what's the other one? I can't even remember, man. Shia, Sharia, whatever, some woman, some child named Sharia law. It's already suspect, right? Right? Female name, right? Come on, law. Man, shut up, man, right? Trump knows what they pushing over there in the East ain't official. It ain't official. It ain't official. Trump knows that Allah is the God of Black people in America. He knows that. And he will learn to know that he's the God of all creation. Watch, watch. Why do you think all this is happening? I'm on here. I'm not dressed up like a damn Muslim. I'm not, but I'm giving you truth. And I'm destroying the idea of Shia and Sunni and these sects and what made us divided and these Israelites and these Jews. And I'm just destroying them with that which they denied. Yeah, yeah. My Lord said, I will make you eminent. Study my book. And he is. He is. I remember nobody used to watch my channel, but I kept going. I kept going. Now, when I go live, I have up to 6,000 people watching me. 6,000. All this week, all last week, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. The highest I've got was 7,000. And my page is only 8 months old. And I got 2,000 videos on my page. I laid it down. I laid it down. And my page is all about the book. I laid it down. I really did. I don't have to come on here no more and say nothing really. I didn't say it. It's all, I'm just doing this because I got y'all mind, like I got y'all attention now in great numbers. This is why I come on now, because I got an opportunity to speak to masses. And I want y'all to see me and hear me, you know what I mean, and fear me. This is why I come, not fear me, but I don't know why I said that, but come on here, you know what I mean? Like Blake, you know, 8,000 views, man. Only got 400 subscribers. 23 thumbs up, but views, watchers, 3,000 and up every day. All over the world. Everybody can't say that. This is not a paid page. I don't ask for no money. I'm not doing, you know what I mean? I'm just reading the book. And this is what my Lord give me, an audience, thousands of people around the world. Listen to me recite. A man who didn't know how to read. You know, I'm a blessing in the flesh, man. Take heed. Thank you, my Lord. You know? Yeah, man. You know how I go. Homegrown Muslim, man. Old-fashioned Muslim. $10,275.2. That's all they know. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Don't he got love others like you want to be loved? Treat others like how you want to be treated? They don't ever, and that was one of his commandments. They don't ever repeat that one on here, do they? Do they, brothers? Huh? They say Jesus forgives, we don't. Right, Christians? That's what the Christians say. Jesus forgives, we don't. '86, 5-7. So let man consider what he is created. He is created of pouring forth. He is created of water, pouring forth, coming from between the back and the ribs. Surely he is able to return him to life on the day when hidden things are manifest. Then he will have no strength nor helper. By the cloud giving rain and the earth opening with herbage. Yeah, my Lord says man was created by water pouring forth between the back and the ribs. I tried to understand that, Sora. I got a little understanding of it. It's deep. You ain't fought nothing, smart burning. You ain't fought no Allah, homie. Nah, homie. What you fought was yourself. Hey, yo, what does spamming mean? What is that? Like, yo, what does spamming mean? What is spamming? I've been hearing that a lot. How do you spam me? Like, I know spam is pork food. Like, is that a disrespectful? Like, he's spamming me? Is that disrespect to Muslims? I'm sorry, no. What is a spamming? Spamming mean? Conning or something? What? Salam, brother. What's up, brother David? David Brent. Okay. Hey, you know what Brent means, right? It means holy one and steep hill. All right, man. Let me get up off here, man. It's 3:30. We done been on here. This spam. That's fucked up. That's all right. Spamming is getting a barrage of messages. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. They do a lot of spamming. Whole lot of messages, not saying nothing except Jesus is God. That's all they say. And that's all they know. Good for them. I'm a Muslim and my parents disowned me because of my boyfriend got me to wear G-strings. I am a Muslim and my parents disowned me. Did they disown you because you were Muslim or you was wearing a G-string? Which one was it? Or both? Why is you wearing G-strings? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can wear what you want to wear. That don't mean somebody get to see your ass. Have that covered up. You know what I mean? You can wear what you want to wear, man. But, you know, your parents disown you because they don't understand a lot. They don't understand. They're arrogant. No, ignorant. This guy is a robot. Is that right? Is that right? That's what they used to. Robot voice, robotic men that see robots are controlled by men, by technology. Am I controlled by a man? Do I have an E-man? Is any man living in here with me? Who controlling me? My Lord controls me, and I control you. The robot. Told what to believe. You are told what to believe, not me. All right, y'all. It was good rapping with y'all, man. I gotta get moving, man. Do some things, man. Y'all be cool, man. All right. Assalamu alaikum, man. Glad y'all had a good time on here. Have you ever smoked freebase? Freebase was in the 80s, man. That was when the crack was pure. I ain't that goddamn old, man. But yeah, man. I did smoke crack and I sniffed dope back in the day, and I sold both. Yep, I did it and I sold it back in the day. Yep. Ain't no lie, man. It is what it is. Not no more. Been there, done that, suffered for it, went to jail for it, got caught. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a pastime. Yeah, man. It ain't no hiding. Ask me anything, dog. It ain't no thing. What do you think my faith is, man? What page did you click on? Muslim, Islam, man. And please stop calling me White Snoop, man. Call me White Pop. Call me White Denzel or something. Why I gotta be Snoop D-O-double-G? He's a sucker. Now I'm messed out, right? All right, no doubt. Meth looking kind of good. You know what I mean? What does your meth look like? What does your meth face look like? We can go all day on here with y'all, man. Wasn't talking to you, host. God damn. All right, god damn it. Mighty, you think you slick, dog. Man, Allah guide and protect you. Thank you, brother. All right, y'all. It was good rapping with y'all, man. I'll be on here in a few days, all right? I'm going to let the heat calm down. Y'all seen the landlord came in here and blitzed on me, you heard? So, yeah, I'm going to fall back for a few days. Write up a good lesson. Write up a really, really good one. And then when I return, about 2 days, you know, I can't stay away long from y'all. You know what I mean? I got to study every day. But all I do is when I study, I go live. And you just witness my study time. That's it. I'm just studying. Like, nothing is prepared. This ain't no editing. This is just freestyle, man. Can't you tell? Yet, it all has order. You know what I mean? Yet it's order. Because it's genuine and it's sincere. He did rise. They didn't kill him on the cross. He was made to appear to them as such. And that thing has happened. They got scriptures now that talks about people writing down that Jesus was crucified, man. Like, it was an official story, bro. It's real. I don't know why y'all think that these stories of men are unimaginable when you guys believe the most mystery God shit out there, man. Why can't you believe that a man existed like Jesus, like Muhammad? I mean, god damn, aren't there men nowadays who have stood up against the world, against the evil, and we watched them be killed, slandered. We watched them throughout time. Come on, man. This is what we here for, man. The Islam is false if Christ was crucified, and then why? How is it false then? How is it false? It does not speak about him rising on the third day in the Quran. It don't speak of that. It just says he was made to appear to them as dead so that they could bring him down. But he did live on after that because he died in old age. And there's a lot of reports out there. There's a lot of evidence on that. He didn't just, man, if he didn't resurrect, then that means he just died on the cross, huh? You know what I mean? Well, no, he didn't. He was made to appear. Didn't he raise Lazarus by Allah's permission? So this time, this is why the night before he was sweating blood. Remember? Remember? He prayed all night before to deliver him from the accursed crucifixion on the cross. You know what I mean? To help him get through it. You know what I mean? Jesus was a man, bro. He was scared, bro. That was he told the disciples, yo, y'all pray for me. Then when he came back later on, he saw them sleeping. And he was like, bro, didn't I tell y'all to stay alert? You know what I mean? You know the story, right? Yeah. He was praying to be delivered. And when he was up on the cross, you know, in the Bible, it says, why have you forsaken me? And, you know, what would drive Jesus to say that? He felt alone. He thought that he wouldn't feel the extent of this crucifixion like he did, and my Lord will relieve. But no, Allah made him feel the extent of it. And so this is why he said, why have you forsaken me? That was the man in him. That was the humanitarian in Jesus. That was the man in him, feeling alone, feeling hurt, feeling rejected. Then what he say? It is done. Boom. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. These are the trolls. Don't give them your wisdom. I got to, brother. I got to. It's not mine to keep. It's not mine to keep. I done already worked it. I done already worked my wisdom. You know what I mean? Now I got to share it. I got to share it. It's on them to troll it or take heed. You know, a lot of that trolling shit is just on here among the people. We don't know what they do when they put the phone down. We don't know. We don't know. Okay? So, yeah, this might just be all an act, you know? I know people like that. I've grown up in systems. I know how people hollow suit, even when they ain't with it. I'm here. I'm here. You do not know the ways of Islam, my friend. Well, then, what are the ways of Islam, my friend? I like people like this. Without Hadith, Quran dies. How? When the Quran was born before Hadith. How? See, these desert Arabs, they made the Hadiths and the Sunnas and the Tawheed and all these other stuff. These are books that explain the Quran, they say. That explain it. So they're going to explain God's word better than God, better than Allah, huh? Desert Arabs, funky desert Arabs. Get out of here, man. They're done. They're done. Can't you see their nation falling? You see you peeped the moon last night? The upside down crescent? That's a sign. That's a sign for them, telling them their time is up. I'm a part of their destruction. Yeah, I'm a part of their destruction. Desert Arabs, I'm a part of their destruction. Bro, when I looked at my video, when my video was over and I seen 6,000 people watching me, I said, whoa, bro, whoa. I didn't know it was that many. They don't let me know up here how many actually watching. You know what I mean? I know when the video's over. But 7,000, this little channel, the people are hungry. The people are hungry for the truth. You know what I mean? And, you know, my Lord chose me, and I'm going to hold y'all down. This is why I came correct. I didn't just start off doing videos. I made my page first. So when you hear me in these videos, you can be like, yo, I think he just talked. Let me see his page. Boom. Okay, this backs up everything he said. Like, come on now. None of these Muslims never read y'all that Quran. They never read y'all that. They never did. Never did. Why? Why? Because it would make what they teach look wrong. So they say, we'll make books that explain that book to them. Man, who the hell are you to explain God's word, Allah's word? Only those who are firmly rooted in knowledge knows the interpretation of Allah's sayings. Those who are firmly rooted in knowledge. Isn't my name knowledge? For a long time. Am I not rooted in it? I'm not taught by a man. I'm taught by a book. I'm taught by experience. That's what makes me stand out. He won't answer the question, guys. We got him. Now, what's your dumbass question? He won't look. That's all he said. He won't answer the question. What's the fucking question? Brown J. Where you at? Where you at? What's the question? The Prophet autobiography, and where did the Quran come from? And what language is it in? It's in Arabic, and it came from Jibril in the cave, you dummy. And the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, the Spirit of Allah, and Jibril taught it to Muhammad in the cave. The Spirit of Allah put it on Muhammad's heart. So over the course of 23 years, he would remember it, what was told to him, and have Zaid, his brother, write it down. And over time, he learned how to read and write, and he started writing the Quran himself. Come on, man. Y'all be asking the easiest questions like you really got me or something. Like, bro, come on, you never got shit with me. If I see your question, believe me, it's a simple answer, homie. It came from the devil, demonic possession. See, if you had that in mind, why the fuck you ask me then? When you already had your answer, but you know your answer's bullshit, right? So that's why you asked me, right? Because if you knew your answer was real, you wouldn't even ask me my shit. You would tell me your truth. But since it ain't your motherfucking truth, you ain't answer it. You didn't ask it, did you? No, because you don't know. And when I tell you, you combat me with the bullshit conjecture. You see how it go? It's a silly motherfucker, man. Go charge your phone up and go fucking have a smoke break, man. Go sit your silly ass down. You know that Jesus is the only way. I'm over here, G. Oh, yeah, you getting on my eye? You getting on my eye? I'm ready to play. Okay. My good eye's on you. I don't know, man. If you can't remember, it must not have been worth remembering on your heart. It's hard, you know, to forget truth. It's hard to forget the truth. And if you can't remember it, motherfucker, you ain't never have it. Don't be deceived. One way, one truth. Believe it. Where does it mention how to perform wudu in the Quran? Wudu is something out of the hadiths. My Lord says, prostrate yourselves. Prostrate. And he says, bow down with those who bow down. Where do you hear do it? And all that, well, how do you pray? And it teaches you, and man, listen, look on my page, yo. I don't like all y'all asking me stuff. I mean, I'll answer you, but listen, it's all in my book. It's all on my page, man. He tells you to wash before you pray, the times of prayer, how to pray, in what voice, not a whisper, not a yell, but one that's in between the two is how you speak during the prayer. He teaches you to wash. Then he teaches you to prostrate yourself. And the form of the positions is he gives you a hint and says, bow down with those who bow down. The desert Arabs bow down. Those before them bow down. That's how they learned. Abraham, remember? Abraham bowed down when the three messengers came, didn't he? Didn't he? So prostrate is the way to pray when you are Muslim. All this dua, all this, you know, I don't know about that, okay? But I do dua sometimes, but I raise my hands in order to give myself. I don't have my hands out like this to receive. I have my hands out to give myself to my Lord and to receive whatever love that he wants to give me. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody didn't tell me that was a way to do it. It's just, you know, man, it's not about the positions. It's what you say. and what you mean and what comes from the heart. He ain't looking at your position. He looking at your deeds and your words. And if they're true and sincere, homie. The ancient Ethiopians, yo, even the Egyptians, there's Egyptian hieroglyphs when they bow down, like on the ground, prostrate. Bro, come on, no desert Arab made this shit up, dog. Get out of here, bro. They inherited everything that they know, man. You a lame. I'm a lame. Is that right? Is that right? I'm a lame. Oh, so Andy, I'm a lame. You're dodging me. Banks holiday. What am I dodging? What are you asking? Dodge. All right. Dodge truck? No doubt. Yo said I'm dodging him. Yo, but he ain't got nothing to ask, you heard? You tell me what it say. Surah 547, what does it say? You asked them, where's your book? Where's your book, bro? Man, let me get out of here, man. Contagious, man. One love, man. Peace.